Can you hear me now? I think I was muted. Oh, you can. Okay, you can hear me now. I had removed the fine microphone from the thing that goes out to you. Oh my god. I hope I didn't miss anything. You didn't miss anything because I was just talking on mute for 2 minutes or so. Okay, wait, let me put the stream here so that I can see things. Here's chat. Okay, let me just organize everything again. Hi. Hi, Harris. I said hi to everyone, but you guys couldn't hear it. Here's the game. Is it showing? It's not even showing for you guys. Okay. Where is it? Here. This game is so loud. Let me make it less loud for myself. Oh my god. Sound. I adjusted it on OBS so it's not as loud for you guys. But it's still loud for me. Options. Okay. Okay, this is good enough. Hi Grace. Hi Aria. Bye Harris. You said bye before, and you're saying bye again. Okay, wait. Here's the game. Okay. So okay, what happened last time was we woke up and then Yuki. That was what I was saying when I was talking to myself and you guys couldn't hear me. So Yuki is a guy that doesn't like doing much. So he just standed around and talked to people and didn't help investigate, and that's pretty much what happened. We just walked around, looked at the decoration, talked to a couple people, and no one died yet. No one died yet. I don't even remember what's happening. And I also saved a bunch of times. Here. I'll do the third save. Okay. So we... Oh, okay, I remember now. Yeah, Yuki Maeda. We were having a talk at the diner, and they said like, hey, go to the video room, because Monokuma set up a motive. Hi, Luna. Monokuma set up a motive, and now we're gonna go check the video room. Because apparently, he has motive videos for us. Cute Maeda, he's kind of cute. Cute, ugly. Where's the video room? Video room? Any video rooms? Any rooms and the video? Wait, let me just check the audio one more time. Last time ever I'm checking the audio. Wait. Where's the video room? Video room? Any video rooms? No, this audio is fine. Okay, super fine. Okay, how do I find the video room? Yuki is a mean girl. He was rude to everyone and he judges people based on their looks. Yeah, he kind of does that. He does do that. You're right on that. Call it out. Call it out. Call him out. Okay. Who's my favorite character? Tatsuya, is that his name? The green guy? The green one's my favorite. I also like the doctor. Wait, where's that video room? Is this the video room? Yes. Okay. Oh my god, a box. That can't mean something good. Monokuma said there would be a DVD. Teruya, yeah, Teruya. Can people fill me in on what I missed? Okay, Grace, what you missed is they are trapped. It is literally just Danganronpa. Nothing much happened. They're just trapped, and now there's the first motive. And my favorite is Teruya, and my other favorite is the little doctor. And my least favorite is Mitch, because he's a sexual harasser. I forgot the police officer's guy's name. Is this the one he was talking about? Yeah, we introduced ourselves. What should I do? Of course, telling the others right away. But this strange box looks too fishy to just leave it here. The oddly suspicious box soon made me wonder what its contents would be. I'm sure the others wouldn't mind if I take a little peek at it. Oh my god, he's looking first. Inside the box were 15 DVDs stacked on top of each other, with each of our names written on it. Police officer guy is Kinjo? Okay, it's Kinjo. What is Monokuma trying to show us? This one has my name on it. Let me just take a quick look. I like the cheerleader. I like her. The only one I don't like is Mitch. And even him, I like him a little. Of course, I don't like what he did, but I like him as a character. A while after I put the DVD into the video player, the monitor screen started to brighten. Who is Kizuna Tomori? I don't know their names yet. Okay, live. Huh? Oh my god, what a fancy place. Is this where he comes from? Huh? I felt like my heart stopped for a moment. When the monitor flashed and started to play the video, I was immediately able to recognize the place on the screen. It's my house, dude. His house is fancy. Ultimate lucky student for a reason. If it wasn't for the situation, I might have felt happy at the familiar sight, or perhaps been soaked in a pool of nostalgia. But the noise that followed cleared those thoughts from my head. Yeah, we're rich. Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god, is his parents fighting? What's all this sound? What's happening? Who are you? Oh shit, oh shit. Look at her hands. Oh my god, they broke her hands. Mom? Honey, what are you? Oh shit, we're video calling them. It's not a video, it's a... Wait, what? You're calling your mom using a DVD? Yeah, can they not afford a security system? Shit, I think she died. Oh, this can't be good. It seems like something has occurred to the well-being of Yuki Maeda's warm and caring family. What could have possibly happened at his house? Shit. Look for the answer after okay. Ah! Oh, yeah, all new advancements in DVD technology. What was that? What the hell was that video? Oh my god, he's mad. Oh my god, he's punching the wall. Yuki, is something wrong? Are you okay, Yuki? You didn't come back, so we decided to check on here. The others are on their way too. I heard Tsurugi and Akane say something, but that was not my focus at the moment. He's crashing out. I have to get out of here. I have to get out and go back to my family. Oh, the police officer is calming us down. Calm down, Yuki. Tell me what happened. Oh my god, the rude girl's here. Hey, what's all that screaming about? I could hear it from the other end of the hallway. I was finally able to return to my senses minutes after Tsurugi held me still. I saw that everyone was inside the room, giving me a strange look. Already having used all of my strength, I silently pointed to the box I found. The others seemed to have understood my message as they took their DVDs out and started watching it. And soon loud screams of panic and fear filled the entire room. Dude, they're all video calling their parents. This can't be true. This can't be. Someone tell me it's fake. This must be a lie. This is totally impossible. So is this? Oh my god, she didn't give a shit. Digital Circus did not give a shit. A surprise party? Wait, my phone isn't even charging. What the fuck, phone? Wait, let me put it like this. Maybe it charges if I switch directions. Why my phone not charging? Okay. I think it is now. Let me out. I can't stand this place anymore. I've got to get out of here. She is Digital Circus. She looks like Pomni. I'm sure they've seen videos similar to mine. Their response was exactly as I expected. Damn, Monokuma, I didn't see this coming. Hi, Lisa. So this is the motive, I see. What should we do? What should we do? How do we... Darn it, I need to get out, but how? There is a way out. A Pomni on a lighter pastel palette, yeah. What way? Is there anything other than murder? Oh. Everyone is gagged. It was a matter of seconds. Murder is the only way out. Okay, they're gonna start killing each other. It's gonna become a battle royale. That short reminder was sufficient to bring back the atmosphere of distrust that prevailed on the first day. We didn't know where we are, nor how things are going in the outside world. But those weren't enough to make us feel the actual weight of the situation. Being given a small motive for escape, we were now slowly beginning to accept it as real. You know who I think is gonna die? The police officer. These people might kill someone to get out. Oh shit. Hi, Limbo. No way, we were friends for quite a while now. That kind of optimism was not acceptable anymore. None of us should be fully trusted. I was no exception. Okay, oh my god, he's planning on killing someone. I hope we can kill someone. Everyone, calm down. Wouldn't this be exactly what Monokuma wants us to do? Who is Katana again? It's the doctor. Her name's Kanata, I think. Monokuma wants us to kill each other. We'll only do him good if we can't escape our trust. We can't keep our trust. Are you sure that we should keep this stupid trust? Fuck off. So what did we find for 3 days without killing? Absolutely nothing. Who knows? Maybe we'll get to find someone dead now. Oh shit. Oh, he really mad. No way. That can't happen in here. Quit playing angels. Didn't I tell you? No one would want to socialize in the middle of a bunch of 2B murderers. Oh my god. We're pushed to our limits. I wouldn't be surprised if some savage bloodbath was occurring right now. Us, 2 murderers? That's impossible. Right, let us think over the matter. The video was prepared by Monokuma, the mastermind. Would it be okay to believe it's just as it was presented? Oh yeah, maybe Monokuma was using AI. When is this from? 2012? Dude, there was no AI. There's no way he was using AI. Right, it's likely that he tampered with it. The video looks simply too absurd to be real. And even if it was, the police wouldn't be doing nothing like apparently how they are right now. Yeah, Mitch is extremely suspicious. So that move bastard just made a fake video to make us kill son of a bitch. Oh my god. Monokuma invented AI. Oh, he kinda did. You know who invented AI? Chihiro Fujisaki, the creator of ChatGPT. Tsurugi, what's your opinion on it? Manipulation of the video, it's surely a possibility, but... Bye, Limbo. Of course, that's the only possible explanation. Explanation, right? So let's all relax and... be a part of your plan to stab us in the back. Oh my god. Stop it, no more fighting. Yeah, Monokuma's AI. Following Akane's desperate cries, the room fell into silence. Despite how much we've told ourselves to trust each other, a feeling of distrust has already rooted deep inside us. Thinking back, we've known each other for only 3 days. Yeah, that's enough to kill someone. What if you got a strong motive to get out? And what if your family was related to that cause, like in my case? Dude, I wonder what the Exorcist got in her video. Probably like a ghost or something. A zombie. A witch. Got a demon. We all seem exhausted. Let's return to our rooms and rest for a while. Monokuma actually executed Chihiro's alter ego so he could get the patent for ChatGPT. Oh, actually, Monokuma killed Chihiro because he's against AI. Yeah, Monokuma is against AI. Sure, would anyone here really think of murder? No, sweetie, no one would ever do that. With Tsurugi, normally our mediator, in shock, all we could do was distancing ourselves from each other. Surrounded by the dark atmosphere, full of doubt and suspicion, we headed to our rooms. Oh, these people didn't. Afternoon. Okay, let's talk to them. Akane. Monokuma would steal the patent for AI, he kinda would. Yuki, you're never going to kill someone, right? Am I right? Sweetie, I would. Right, but... Dude, Yuki is a ruthless killer. He does nothing, just leeches off of everyone all day, and he'll be the first to try and commit murder. This is the type of guy he is. He's a terrible person. But, what do you mean, but? Please don't think of doing anything weird, please. I don't want to either, but I can't even trust myself. See? Like, he's itching to commit murder. Like, oh my god, like, keep it in your pants, Yuki. You don't have to do it. Kakeru, are you alright? Yes, I think I can get over it, but I'm worried about the other guys. What did you see in your video? The courtroom. Sorry, I don't want to talk about it. Oh, okay. So this is what it has come to. Foul suspicion is as grave as a sin as homicide. Really? A man of the Christian faith must not be overtaken by such thought. Oh, you're so brave, Kenji. Does that mean you can completely trust everyone? I simply chose not to engage in suspicion rather than trust everyone. What's the difference? Okay. Is there anything else in here? Maybe some money? Any money? Can I watch their videos? No. Okay. Any assisted money? Oh, there is one money. Nice. Yeah, Yuki wants to kill someone. Okay, hi Kanata. Kanata, what did you see in your video? The hospital where I worked, and all of the patients who still needed my care. Everything was on fire, what the fuck? Oh no. It was too horrifying to describe. But betraying everyone's trust would be worse. I can't sacrifice another person's life for my own good. You know, and technically Kanata is the first small girl on the Danganronpa game. Because this came before Danganronpa 2, so she is winning against Hiyoko Sayonji. Please, Mr. Maeda, promise me that you won't think of terrible things like murder. Too late, girl. I already did. Right. See? Oh my god, he's itching to do it. I think Kanata would be a good murderer. Mikako, you won't think of murdering someone, right? Dude, this girl was born to kill. Yes. Well, that answer was sooner than I expected, but it felt genuine, so I was relieved. Okay. Can I go in the bathroom? I don't want to go in the bathroom. What is this? Oh my god, what is this? Oh, this is probably the way to the gym. Yeah, there's nothing here though. Yeah, Yuki really wants to get back to his mansion. I mean, I would too if I lived in a cool house like that. Oh my god, hi girl. Do not let yourself be fooled, Yuki. The motive must have been fabricated. That's what I want to believe too. It mustn't be real. That is the most plausible explanation for its sheer absurdity. This is a trap laid out by Monokuma. I've been telling everyone the same thing, but it seems like they find my words hard to trust. Is it because of my lack of eloquence? Dude, you are extremely eloquent, girl. It's not your fault. Anyone would have had a hard time coping after what just happened. Yuki, I have a feeling that you aren't completely trusting my words. That does not concern me, but please do not think of doing anything out of line. Girl, you wouldn't like to know what goes on in my mind. Shit. If what I saw was real, this can't be true. This can't be happening to me. Oh my god, we got Hasbin Hotel in here, and the Amazing Digital Circus on the other side of the school. I get you, Mitch, but calm down. Shut up, you can't understand me even a bit. Oh my god, okay. Tsurugi, what should we do? This is beyond my capability, since these motives were so viciously designed to target the weaknesses of our minds. The best we can do is to hope that no one thinks of murder for now. It's impossible for even you to get this under control. Frankly speaking, I'm struggling even to get hold of myself. How did that video manage to... It's certainly within the bounds of forgery. I'm sorry for my incompetence. Please help the others relax a bit by talking with them, okay? Yeah, why are you yelling, Mitch? Oh my god, I hope he's doing fine, my favorite character, Teruya. Sorry, I don't know his name yet. Get away from me. What's wrong, Teruya? I'm not buying that vid. There ain't nobody who wouldn't want to go after watching that. But you see, the only way out's murder. Anyone might be coming after me. Don't ya ever come near, I'm gonna butcher ya first. Oh my god. I should back off. He's clearly not in the mood to talk. Okay. Let him troll his fit. What is... Oh, this is the same person I already talked to. Anything else in here? I don't think so. Oh my god. He blocked my way. Exit. Oh, let's just exit the school. Okay, it's locked. Ooh, is there money in here? Probably. Oh, nice. I knew it. Is there money on the trash can? Yeah, Mitch's video was probably Monokuma giving one of his trophies to his rival. Mitch's video is probably women not giving him attention. A cheerleader. This can't be the school. My social status, they're gone. I have nowhere to go. Kazuna, are you okay? Kazuna AI. Don't talk to me right now. I can't bring myself to trust anyone. And honestly, I don't want to. This isn't good. She's shutting herself off. Okay. What about Ray? Dude, Ray's video was probably, I don't even know, a bunch of notes being set fire to a bunch of Excel spreadsheets being deleted from her computer. How was that useless? Was it good enough reminder what a killing game is about? Oh my god, girl, you're so corny. You haven't changed a bit. Didn't you watch the motive video too? How are you still doing fine? I don't fall for some fool's attempt at trickery. And even if that motive was somehow true, I'm not the person who would give into that. Also, who is Kazuna AI? I know the name, but I don't remember who it is. Wait, let me search. Kazuna? Is that a VTuber? Oh no, it's the first VTuber ever. Oh yeah. Yeah, now I remember. Let me say I've been prepared for this all along. I warned you. Nothing's more pointless than playing friends here. Stop it. We've had enough trouble. Can't you at least not make it worse? Ray got her degree taken away. Honey, she doesn't even have a degree. She's in high school. What was that loud noise? It came from near my room. Let's hurry. Oh, someone's probably trying to kill me. Oh my god. Haru, Kyoka, and Satsuki? What are you doing here? Huh? Yuki. Hold on, is that... I think they were trying to switch the plates. Oh, because it's a rewrite of Danganronpa. Next to their feet, two nameplates that hang besides our room door are both shattered into pieces. The broken plates were marked Kyoka Maki and Tsurugi Kinjo. No, it wasn't me, I swear. It was Haru. I'm innocent, for real. Technically, it's all cause you ran into me, Satsuki. Now you're blaming others for your fault? Very disappointing. I didn't raise you like that. Can someone please explain? How should I put this? So Haru and Satsuki were running in the hallway and bumped into each other. Then Haru did 3 amazing spins before hitting the wall, and this is what we got. I guess that's it. Yeah, Teru did ask Sonia to suck poison out of his dong. He did do that. Ooh, ha 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 ha. It's a double name tag kill. How can you laugh? I broke school property. It's against the rules. Didn't you read it? Violators are gonna get punished. Oh shit. Dude, I hope he doesn't die. Oh, they surely are. Damaging school property is strictly prohibited. Violators must be given the proper punishment. Dude, I love him. Ah, he's here. ... My, these nameplates that took me days to craft were smashed into pieces. Why did you show up here? Of course, to punish the perpetrator. I won't ever forgive this. Do you have any idea how much effort it took? Wait, seriously? Hold on, this makes no sense. I'm gonna die just because I broke some nameplates? This seriously can't happen. No one told you to goof around. No running in the hallway. Even kindergartners learned that, stupid. Yeah, he screamed. I'm sorry, please have some mercy. I hope he doesn't die. Here I go, get ready to be shattered apart like those nameplates. I don't think he's gonna die. No! Just kidding. Okay. Huh? It's true that damaging school property is against the rules, but this clause only applies when you do it on purpose. Oh, okay. Dude, so if I pretend to accidentally break something, I won't get punished? I just have to be a good enough actor? Haruhiko's case was an accident, so you're safe. The nameplates, I've got plenty of spares hanging around. Okay. Oh, nice. Ha! Were you scared? Scared? You're such a coward. Begging for your life immediately at the spot. What an amusing sight. Ooh, ha 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 ha, so funny. Well then, though not on purpose, you still broke school property. Should I call this a punishment? Anyway, put these nameplates back on. I'll really punish you if you don't, and keep in mind you won't be exempted for a second offense, accident or not. Did anyone die? Not yet. Now I'll pick up the broken pieces so you don't get cut out. Oh, cut. Oop, 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 oop. But I think they're close to dying, because we just got the motive. That little brat, he tricked me. Also, I'm pretty sure they're gonna like keep referencing the original game. So the death will probably have something to do with these nameplates. Maybe they get switched when they're trying to put it back. Gee, what a chicken, Haru. Come on, I couldn't help it. You saw him shooting Tsurugi with a legit gun in the gym. Wouldn't you be scared if that's what happened to you? Yeah, Monokuma's kinda nice in here. Ooh, ha 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 ha, wah ha ha ha, stupid, stupid. Oh my god, this digital circus. I was gonna call her a clown, but she actually is a clown. What's so funny about it? Are you making fun of me? Hi, Kazuichi-stan. I'm glad it's settled, but can I ask you one thing? Everyone's feeling anxious because of the motive, and you guys were joking around? Sorry, I guess we could have come across as being ignorant. I like this girl, but I thought we could ease the tension by playing around a bit. Aw, that's nice. Someone tell Pomni to shush. Yeah, this Pomni is starting to get on my nerves. Murder, motives, anxiety, just push them to the side and have fun. That way we can all chill out and strengthen our bond. Okay, she's actually kind of smart. Because if they did that from the start, like no one would be suspicious of each other. Right, at first I wondered what in the world she's talking about. Now I'm thinking playing with these two actually helped me cool off. Me too, I'm happy to have some awesome friends. I see, if there's a despair that outdoes trust, overcome it with something that would counteract. Small chats and games can be a great help in situations like this. Who's Kyoka again? Is it the yellow hair girl? Kyoka, you're amazing. I was distracted by all these negative thoughts until now. Yeah, it's her. I was so out of my mind that I almost thought of murder. Okay, it's nice of you to admit it, Yuki. But as you said, if we forget about the hardships and burdens and act positive, we'll be able to overcome the situation. I actually think Pomni is kinda nice. I think the only villain is Rei, because at that point they didn't have Nagito and Kokichi as a reference. Oh, Yuki, you don't have to take it seriously. It's just another one of my dumb thoughts. No, I think we can make progress with your method. Right, we can start hanging out in larger groups from tomorrow. Yeah, we're like choosing our next victim based on their reactions. Before escaping or finding clues, we first need to build a relationship based on mutual trust. That's what I learned today. Yuki, you're a really outgoing person. I bet you can do it better than me, fingers crossed. Okay, nighttime. I think someone's gonna die at night. Probably. Wait, it's nighttime already? Oh, I almost forgot. I was on the way to take the restroom when Kyoka caught me. Better take care of my business before it gets too late. Okay. Haru, we'll go to bed now. Make sure to put the nameplates back where they should. See? They're gonna fuck up the nameplates. They're gonna fuck up the nameplates. Don't forget about it and get punished. Who do we think will die? I think one of the people from these nameplates are gonna die. Hi, Harris again. Technically, you guys should help me do this, but I'll be the gentleman here. Yuki, good night to you too. I'm still worried about the others, but hopefully none of them will be thoughtless enough to commit murder. I like this guy. Right, of course. Who were the people in these nameplates again? Thanks to Kyoka, Haru, and Satsuki, I was brought to my senses. I'll tell everyone tomorrow. The stronger our bond is, the easier it will be to fight against Monokuma. I said goodnight to Kyoka and Satsuki and returned to my room. I forgot who those nameplates were for. Can I go see? I can't. Okay. We'll never know. What if it's Haru and Akane? Who's Haru? Wait, who is Haru? Is Haru the pilot? I have to learn their names. Items. E-handbook. I'm pretty sure Haru is the pilot. It is. I love this pilot. Is Satsuya still buggy? Teruya? Yeah, he is. I love Teruya. Look at him. Okay, let's go to sleep. Today seems to have passed pretty quickly. The motive was a big shock to us from the morning. Dude, they spent all day with that moment. I just talked to him. Okay. Yeah, it's the pilot then. Everyone is still in panic because of it since we ported off. If this persists, things are gonna get worse. I hope it's not too late. I've got to talk with reliable friends like Tsurugi and Kyoka and stop the prevailing doubt from spreading. Oh, that's nice. What is the motive? It's the videos. But instead of video, it's like a video call. We video called our mom and she was like, who the fuck is this? And then she died. She didn't die on camera, she died off camera. Organizing the busy thoughts in my head, I soon drifted off to sleep. Oh, someone's banging at my door. Oh my god, it's never the doorbell. I always think it's the doorbell, but in this game, for some reason, Monokuma rings the doorbell when he's about to announce the morning thing. I don't know their names yet. I like Haru, Teruya. I know Teruya. I know Haru. I know Kanata because you guys keep calling her Katana. Oh, policeman is here. Whoa, you scared me, Tsurugi. Yuki, I was about to knock on your door. What's the matter? I have something to say to you all, so I'm gathering everyone at the diner. Can you head there and wait until I finish calling the others? Okay. Gathering everyone, this looks good. It's exactly what I was about to do. Tsurugi's always quick to put things into action. Oh, Tsurugi's so nice. Sure. Who do I think's gonna die? I'm not sure. Thanks, go ahead, I'll be done soon. I think one of the people from the nameplates. Okay, who's not here? Ray's not here. The father is not here. What's his name? Father something? The priest. The priest not here. And the yellow hair girl's not here. Tsurugi, he sent us here first and still doesn't seem to be finished. Nonetheless, it's a relief that we gathered here, just as we always did. Yeah, Kyoka's not here. I was worried if yesterday's events have torn our trust apart. Well, it will be if things don't turn out well in this meeting. Dude, but Byakuya also wasn't there. Byakuya was also not there on the original game. And since Rei is Byakuya, she's probably not gonna die. Are you still thinking about the video? That must be Monokuma's trick, to confuse us and make us fight each other. Who knows? You never know who's gonna stab you in the back. Mitch's right, I'm gonna listen to Tsurugi for now, but I can't get rid of the thought that someone in here is thinking of murder. No, that's not true. Let's have a real talk when everyone gets here. Then we can look for solutions. Speaking of everyone, what's keeping Kyoka and Mikaru so late? Yeah, Mikaru is the priest, right? I find it strange also. Perhaps Mr. Kenjo is on his way to call them? Oh, here he is. You guys, did Mikaru or Kyoka come here? No, we kept staying here since you called us. They're gone. I can't find Kyoka, Maki, and Rei Mikaru. Did not I love Kyoka. Oh, Mikaru is Rei. Where's the priest? The priest's not here. What? Could they still be sleeping in at the restroom? What is she talking about? I don't think they would oversleep. Those two were quite the early birds, even out of the girls. Yeah, Kyoka was one of the nameplate people. I'm pretty sure she was. It was her and someone else. Was it Haru? Sorry, but I have to ask you all to come out and help me search for Kyoka and Mikaru. Oh, the priest is being covered by the text. Are you? Okay, you don't look so good. Wait a minute, if the early birds aren't showing up, something must have happened, huh? Oh, he is. He's down there. He's always up. Him and that exorcist girl, they're always up. They never sit down. I wonder why. Yeah, he's right there. Because he's on their crotch. To them, don't tell me. See, look at him. Just keep looking at their crotch, and then when they disappear, you're gonna see him. What were you talking about? That's not possible. They're just being late. Anyway, let's be quick. Yeah, there he is. Dude, I think Kyoka's gonna die. Kyoka and Mikaru disappeared. They can't kill Rei. They're not gonna kill Rei. So Kyoka's gonna die. I no reason. Did something happen to those two? No way. That's impossible. But then, what is this dreadful sensation pressing against my heart? I decided to just put off these distracting thoughts and join the search. If I was in Danganronpa, what would I do? Die? Ayame, did you find them? Unfortunately, no. It looks like they're not in their room. Oh shit. I tried knocking on their doors and ringing the bell, but there was no response. It might be because they're still asleep, but then I don't think those two would ever sleep in. Hi, Starry. I'm not that surprised about Mikaru, but Kyoka was an early bird too. Yes, 2 days ago, Akane, Kyoka, and I had a talk with each other. I saw that Kyoka was a very diligent person, contrary to my first impression. Oh my god. And Yuki doesn't know she's an early bird because Yuki always wakes up at like 12 AM. Anyhow, where could they possibly be? I'm even more concerned because of yesterday's mass. Don't worry, they'll be fine. Nothing would have happened. Ah! What was that? It sounded like Akane from the girls' restroom. Let's hurry. Oh shit, she was dead in the girls' restroom. Akane, what happened? Ah! Is there something inside? I clutched my palpitating heart and pushed Akane to the side. Oh my god, that's so rude. Trembling with extreme anxiety, I stepped forward to look inside the girls' restroom. No, that can't be. It's Kyoka. I'm sure it's Kyoka. This shouldn't be a big deal. Yeah, there's no way that could happen. Oh shit, oh shit. No way. Ah! Fake body, fake body, fake body. Oh. It's Kyoka. What I saw, what I found there was no longer her usual vitality, with her usual vitality. The lifeless body of the ultimate sniper, Kyoka Maki. Oh my god, fake body, fake body, fake body. Oh my god, how could they have done that? Yeah, we're back with the fake bodies. The first one and they're already hanging people off the ceiling. Like, at least wait for chapter 3. Oh girl, what happened? An eye for an eye, a death for a death. No, I liked her. I was liking her. Yeah, why? Where are her guns? Where are her sniper rifles? Ah! What is it, Yuki? This can't be. Kyoka's hang in there, Kyoka. Shit, the body discovery announcement. A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, a class trial will begin. Okay. What was that announcement? Before that, we need to tell the others. I'll go then. I'll go too. Okay, I guess I won't. I was still screaming on the spot, and by the time I regained my composure, everyone was gathered in front of the girls' restroom. Oh my god, there's a lot of people. Oh, okay, let's talk to them. Starting with Pomni. It's not a surprise party? Oh my god, girl. This girl can't take anything seriously. No way, someone's actually dead? This woman is a psychopath. I didn't want to believe the announcement when I heard it. How could this happen? Hi, Frisk. Yeah, I heard about that. Everyone's VA is coming back for 2x2. Also, I heard that Fuyuhiko's VA is kind of crazy, and people were surprised that he's coming back. I didn't know about the things he did. When the announcement came, I felt that something sinister was due to occur. It seems like my sensors were unfortunately correct. For now, let us wish that she may find peace. Oh, that's nice. Kyoka, just why? You didn't deserve this. Yeah, someone already died. Kyoka died. Kyoka, what made you like this? Damn it, damn it. What'd he do? Apparently he's racist and a PDF file. Not apparently, there's literally a video of him saying it, I think. I can't believe it. How could I let something like this happen? I don't deserve to be a police officer. Ahahaha, I must be having a bad dream. Can somebody wake me up? Guys, anyone? Yeah, but also I only saw one video. And 2 people on the Discord were like, yeah, he actually did that. Why did this? I didn't do much research. Yeah, that's just what I heard. Why did this happen? I can't understand it. Weren't we all good friends? Oh, Haru. Did I talk to him? Ahaha, I did, okay. Ah, Papa! Oh, I love him. Kyoka. Ah, somebody's murdered for real? Can I go inside the bathroom? Okay. Yuki, it's dangerous to go in. Why? We have to investigate, honey. But... he's right. I heard this from Monokuma the other day while walking in the hallway. The machine guns will roast us in the ashes if we try to enter the restroom of the opposite sex. Oh shit. But Kyoka's in there and we can't even check on her. I didn't watch the video of the voice actors. I should watch that. Maybe I watch this after we finish this chapter. Yuki, calm yourself. Let the girls get to here. Get to her. No, please don't. I ask you all to refrain from doing anything that may disrupt the crime scene. Tsurugi, I don't think you have to act like a policeman here. Oh my god, get him. Clock him. A friend of ours died, and you're just acting like it's another day of your job? I apologize. I'm also reflecting on my own inability that caused this tragedy. Oh my god, he makes everything about himself. He makes everything about himself. I don't deserve to stand here with you. But still, I ask for your cooperation. We have to investigate the situation and find the truth. The truth? What do you mean by that? Why do you think Kyoka died? Or tell me, were you thinking she just killed herself because of that rope around her neck? Then Kyoka was... really murdered? Bam. Bingo, that would be correct. Kyoka Maki was murdered. Monokuma, you son of a bee! Wait a second, isn't it still possible for her to have killed herself? We haven't even started the investigation yet. Suicide? Nonsense. I can say this for sure. Kyoka was murdered by another person. And the perpetrator of such crime is, of course, one of you guys. Oh my god. That can't be true. One of us is the culprit? I don't think the official release date has come out yet, random, for 2x2. They're probably only gonna announce it when it's closer. That's what they do, generally. Certainly, that someone must have wanted to get out so badly after seeing my motive video yesterday. Did Monokuma spawn from the dang girl's bathroom? Yeah, that's the second time he does that, actually. He already did that once. Not that I will blame anyone for it. After all, it's just natural human tendency. You can't really call that wrong, can you? Nothing is wrong about a murderer. Do you know that homicide is the worst possible crime that a person can commit? Silly girl, that type of reasoning only works outside. You live in a different world, one that consists entirely of the school. In other words, the only law that exists here is the school regulations. There's really a murderer among us? Among us? Who is it? Who's the killer? You damned criminal, stop this bullshit now! Eek, you're scaring me. A friendly reminder that bear hunting is illegal here. Yeah, Monokuma's non-binary. Anyway, don't be so bad. Relax. I'm here to help. No harm. Help? You see, boys, weren't you having trouble because you can't enter the girls' restroom? But that will prevent a fair investigation from happening. So for this case, the restroom censor will be the Z-boat until the end of the class trial. Oh, nice. Like with Chihiro. Of course, this doesn't mean you can do whatever you want. As the headmaster, I promote healthy relationships between boys and girls. An investigation? For what? When a friend of ours just died? Investigate the case for the upcoming class trial. What else could it be? A class trial. That's right. Yeah, to graduate, you have to win the class trial. How would the black and deceive the others while hiding their own identity? Okay, he's talking about the class trial again. The investigation is all for that. Have you ever seen a detective who points out the culprit without any prior investigation? You bastard, you've got to be kidding us. Okay, spend your time wisely, okay? Last but not least, here's a bonus for y'all. Oh, it's the Monokuma file. Yeah, the Monokuma file. It's meant to be a guide for those who haven't encountered this kind of situation before. It contains some useful information, like the cause of death and fatal injury. Well, some of you are experts on this field and may not need this. But it doesn't hurt to have one, does it? Don't you want one too? Here you go. Ooh, 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 ooh. The cause of death? How do you even know that? Because I saw it through the surveillance camera. What do you think I do at night? Hibernating? Wrong, I'm always watching you. Yeah, he doesn't need to sleep because he's AI. Dude, he was looking at the girl's bathroom at night. Would that mean that you already know the culprit? Oh, it's Ray. Here she comes. Glad to hear that. I was wondering if Monokuma was trying to trick us again. As long as I have a fair game, I'm fine. Mekaru, where have you been all this time? She was changing clothes because her, normal clothes were full of blood. At the entrance to investigate. I came here when I heard a body was discovered. Liar. I love this girl. What? How can you be this late when there's a murder? Especially when you love to be so nosy like that. Yeah, right. How are you the only one missing when we were all there? Huh. What are these morons talking about? Just confess it already. Aren't you the killer? Wait, stop. It's not the time to fight against each other. What's this? Now I'm suddenly left out. Well, fine. I won't let this get on me. Everyone, good luck on the investigation and see you later. Yeah, we are assuming Ray has plot armor, but maybe she doesn't. Maybe that's one of the plot twists. After Monokuma left, no one dared to let out a word for a very long time. It was only natural. One of the 14 standing people here has murdered Kyoka. The familiar tension in the atmosphere, eyes doubting each other. Oh my god, me and the police officer are holding hands. Look at that. Hisuna AI is the killer? What if she is? The conflict was already at its climax. So, are we planning to do this forever? Huh? Will we stand here for the remainder of our time, doing nothing at all? Monokuma had said that a punishment awaits the losing party of the trial. Punishment? Does that mean execution? Indeed, we all die if we fail to find the truth. That's why we have to do this. Yeah, my two favorites are also holding hands, you're right. Teruya and Katana. I have to do this. I will die if I don't. By doing this, I will need to question every one of us and point someone out as the culprit. Still, I must do it. If I don't want to die, if I want to survive, it's inevitable. When I became aware of my surroundings again, I found myself unknowingly entering the girls' restroom. It hurt that I had to doubt a friend, but a weird yet more intense feeling was boiling up inside me. Dude, already calling them friends? Wow, not like 2 days ago. 1 day ago even, like maybe not even 12 hours ago, he was talking about killing people. I want to know. Why did this happen to Kyoka? Who's the culprit that killed her? I want to find out. Curiosity took over my reason. And what do I want to do with it? I want to find that out as well. For now, it may be better to follow this intense craving for knowledge. Yeah, is she bipolar? Maybe. Damn, I will do it. I will expose the culprit and survive this game. That's the only option I have, right? Okay. Oh my god, look at her. Before starting the investigation, let's read the Monokuma file, okay? Oh, look at her. The victim is Kyoka Maki. The estimated time of death is around 6 a.m. The body was discovered hanging in the girls' restroom of the student dormitory. The cause of death is a contusion on the occiput. What is the occiput? Is it eyes? Occiput reminds me of eyes. There seems to have been excessive blood loss from the wound. What does anyone know what an occiput is? Yes, there's piss on the wall. Dude, what if it's vomit? Is this it? Some more information would have helped. Well, guess I'll have to start from here. Let's check anything that looks suspicious, and it might be a good idea to talk with other people. Okay. Okay, I'll find the truth. Doom, doom, doom. Yeah, I know how to investigate. I don't need a tutorial. Yeah, Google what an occiput is. Doom, doom, doom. Also, speaking of Danganronpa 2x2, I was waiting for that scene to end so I could talk about it. I think Hyoko's gonna survive. Who else do I think is gonna survive? I think Peko could survive. But like Nagito, Chiaki, Fuyuhiko, I think these people are all like 100% dying. There's no reason for them to live. Akane is probably gonna die. Kyoka, damn it, you were alright last night. We had fun together. Aw. You're not gonna look it up? Okay. What is an occiput? You got spoiled? No, just search what an occiput is, okay? No, it's probably a part of the body. It's only a few hours since we last talked to her. But this is reality, right? I can't let myself be overtaken by grief. I can't say I'm smart, but I'll try to the best of my ability. I'm gonna find out who did this to you, Kyoka. It's the back of the school. Oh, okay. Let's help each other out. Occiput. Yeah, what if we're the killer? I did think about that. What if we are the killer? But I think that would be too much. I think that would be too much for the first Danganronpa fan game ever. I don't think they would do that. Blah. Oh, he's vomiting. Hiruya, are you okay? The occiput is the lower and back part of your skull. Oh. Can't believe someone really died. A real dead person. Ugh. Teruya, it's not that I don't feel sad like you, but if we don't do this, we're gonna be killed. I can't do it, and how am I supposed to investigate while I'm feeling like this? With someone who might be a murderer. Listen, I won't force you to do anything you don't like. But if you keep being negative like that, we might lose an opportunity to uncover the truth, and that will mean game over for us. If that's what you want, keep standing there like that. ... Huh? Yeah, Teruya is representing pride. He is. Come on. What are you staring at like that? The rope. There. Rope. It's strange. The rope hanging Kyoka is strange. The hook. Huh? Girl, can you not say a complete phrase? Oh, she's right. I was too shocked by the sight of Kyoka's corpse to notice it earlier. But now I see that the rope is fixed to the ceiling bar by a hook. But how is it strange? It was probably just used to hold the rope in place. If it was done from the inside, it cannot be tied like that. Wait, what does she mean? What do you mean? I thought we were finally having an actual conversation, but she went silent again. Dude, what do you mean? You can't just say that and not explain. That means there's something about that hook. If it was done from the inside, what does she mean? Like inside the bathroom? Hey, do you know anything? Can you please talk, Mikako? Truly a regrettable incident. I have been bracing myself to a degree, but reality still seems capable of exceeding our worst expectations. She's a woman of a few words, yeah, she is. It's making me feel like I'm out of hope. But we must find the culprit, both for Kyoka and our own good. I agree, we should investigate to the extent of her capabilities and combine our knowledge. Additionally, there are still several of us who are in a panic and need some time before joining us to investigate. What's understood doesn't have to be explained, you're so right. Maybe with the way of it being tied, yeah, maybe. I think I'm one of those several people too, but it's okay, I'll try. She said enough, she did. Okay, let's look at the piss. There's something on the wall. Oh my god, it's sticky, ew. A viscous liquid of a dark yellow color is splattered on the wall. What the fuck is this? It felt more slippery than I thought when I gently touched it. You touched it? Oh my god, you're disgusting, Yuki. It's oddly disturbing. I tried smelling the liquid off on my finger. Oh my god, you might as well lick it. Just shove it in your mouth. Yuck, it stinks. What is this smell? It's somehow familiar. Have you smelled that liquid? He's touching piss. Yeah, do you know what this is? Well, I cannot say for certain, but I believe the odor is closest to that of rubber. Rubber, yeah, that sounds pretty accurate. But it's not just rubber, it smells terrible, like an ugly mixture of rubber and oil. It's on the floor too. What do you think it is? Maybe it's been here since the first day? No, that's unlikely. Does it not look like the stains are heading towards Kyoka's body? Yeah, it does look like that. The liquid trickled down the wall and to the floor, eventually flowing toward Kyoka's body. I think this is an important piece of evidence, but I still don't have enough clues yet. Okay. Rubber smelling liquid. This is weird. Okay. What about you, Kanata? Kanata, are you alright? Yeah, Sakura must have been there. Oh my god, Sakura loved pissing on the floor. Do you guys remember her? She loved pissing on the floor, shitting on the floor. She loved doing all that. It hurts me emotionally to do this, but I shouldn't avoid it, right? Because this is our only option. Yes, this is the only thing we can do. I'll do everything I can to help everyone as much as possible, so we can uncover the truth. Thanks, did you read the Monokuma file? Yes, there wasn't anything particularly remarkable. Kanata, do you think we can trust the Monokuma file? I mean, it might give us false information to throw us off. No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries. I came up with the same question and examined the body by myself. Don't disrespect Pikura like that. No, I'm sorry. This is not disrespectful. This is just a fact. It is what she used to do. And I'm sure the information given in the Monokuma file is true. The time and cause of death mostly seemed to match. I see, I thought it could be Monokuma's trap. Guess I should start from here, though there are very little clues. This is just my opinion, but don't you think Miss Maki's body looks a bit odd? Odd? My examination results agree with the Monokuma file's statement that the cause of death was a contusion on the occiput. That would mean Miss Maki's fatal injury was on the back of her head. Then why is she hanged? Oh, dude, you know what I just thought about? What if they hanged her and then they were like, throwing her around, you know? And she was going left and right, left and right, left and right, and then she hit her head on the wall. What if she did that? I don't see a reason for the culprit to hang her, unless they were planning to choke her to death. I was puzzled also and proceeded to check Miss Maki's neck. The rope wasn't even tied. Yeah, because it was not meant to kill her. It was meant to be enough to make her go left and right until she got her head on the wall. Yeah, like a ping pong ball. When a person is hanged, there should be a clear mark, or in worst cases, blue discolorations on the skin that was in contact with the rope. The culprit can't do all that. What if they can? But there is barely a mark on her neck, and I can't quite understand the cause. Judging from the state of the body, I would rather say the rope has simply wrapped around her neck than hanged her. So Kyoka was not hanged. We know the actual cause of death is a concussion. Contusion. The rope has nothing to do with it. Then why? I think this will be important. Thank you, Kanata. My pleasure. My medical knowledge is far from perfect, but I'm glad that it can help you. If only I was skilled enough to bring the dead back to life. Girl, that's not a skill. That's a miracle. Miss Maki wouldn't have gone through all of this. Maybe we could ask the priests to bring her back to life. What's a contusion? It's like I think it's like a concussion. Someone beat her in the back of her head. No one can even bring a dead person back to life, so don't blame yourself, Kanata. Okay, thank you, Mr. Maeda. I'll continue the autopsy in case I missed anything. And I feel bad for Miss Maki when I leave her alone, so... just don't push yourself so hard. Aw. Kanata's testimony. Also, the Monokuma file is here. Monokuma gave it to us. Oh my god, fake body. There's piss at the wall, it's rubber. Kyoka's body. What if it's... I don't think it's Mitch. Ugh. A region of injured tissue or skin in which blood capillaries have been ruptured. Oh, a bruise. Oh, okay. So like, yeah, so like a concussion. This is a real death of a human. As I watched from up close, I felt like I was... but like with blood. A concussion with blood. You're doing a cosplay try-on? Ooh. You suck at makeup. No, you can get better at it. As I watched from up close, I felt like I was becoming extremely closer to death itself. Yeah, she's dead. Kyoka. Last night it was Kyoka who saved me from losing my mind after watching the motive. In a situation where you can't even trust yourself, her bright smile drove negative thoughts away. Why did this happen to you? Aw. I shouldn't run away from reality. No matter what, I have to face it and move forward for Kyoka's sake. Hang in there, Kyoka. I think professionals like Tsurugi and Kanata already examined the body. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to look over it myself. Sorry, Kyoka, I'll check your body real quick. Aw. Struggling to keep myself from retching, I inspected Kyoka's body. According to the Monokuma file, the death happened about 3 hours ago. Only 3 hours have passed, but there wasn't even a tiny bit of life left in Kyoka's body. Anyway, the Monokuma file said that the cause of death is a contusion on the occiput. Contusion on the occiput. I carefully examined the back of Kyoka's head. Okay. Oh my god, it looks like it looks like her occiput is contused. It has been contused. Maybe we should write that down. Contusion on the occiput. Okay, I wrote that down. I'll never forget it. There really was a large bruise on Kyoka's head. It created a giant dip on the skin. Oh, that's called a contusion on the occiput. Something's not right. How is there not a single drop of blood on the body when there's an injury like this? Yeah, that's characteristic of contusions on the occiput, actually, Yuki. The culprit could have wiped it away to get rid of remaining evidence. But that would be pointless since the Monokuma file tells us everything. A clean body. Maybe we should add a new truth bullet saying contusion on the occiput. Maybe that would be a good idea. Kyoka, huh? What's this? While examining Kyoka's body, I suddenly realized that she was holding something in her hand. Oh. What if Hajime dies? Who's gonna carry the class trial? I don't think Hajime is gonna die. I don't think Hajime dying would be a good twist. Because they already did it to Kaede. Like, once is enough. Don't do it again. I don't think it would be good. It would probably not just be... I wouldn't like it. This looks like a piece of paper. With some effort, I pulled out a scrap of paper that seemed to have been ripped out of a notepad from Kyoka's stifling clutch. A notepad. I wonder if it's from the ones Monokuma put in each of our rooms. Yeah, it's a note. There's something written on the paper. To the laundry room at 6. Danny Cam be waiting. Okay. This would be a fairly important piece of evidence. Okay. 6 o'clock is precisely Kyoka's time of death. The killer must have called Kyoka with this. Laundry room. Also, was it 6 a.m.? Did she die at 6 a.m.? I don't remember. I don't think there's anything else special. Plus, I don't want to touch a dead friend's body any longer. I silently prayed for her. Oh. Okay. Oh, hi, Akane. Yuki, what are we supposed to do? Someone actually died. The situation might seem hopeless, but we have to try. If we don't, we're going to die too. We're gonna die. Monokuma told us in the class trial. If we fail to uncover the truth, we're going to be executed. We can't let that happen. What I'm saying is, it's hard to face what happened to Kyoka. But for her sake, we need to figure out the truth. Okay, I'll do it for Kyoka. I'm not much of an intellect, but I'll do everything I can. Dude, what if she's the killer? And when I find out the truth, I won't ever forgive the person who murdered Kyoka. She seems to feel a bit better. Yeah, Kane knows the rules. Oh my god, my favorite character. Kizuna AI. Damn it, why do I have to do this? Kizuna? What the who is it? It's me, Yuki. Did I surprise you that much? Is Akane our ally? Yeah, Akane's our ally. Akane's our only friend for now. Yuki. It wasn't you, right? You're not the killer? Of course not. I would never kill someone. Yeah, it's easy for anyone to say that. Kizuna. Whatever this class trial is, I don't care. I just want to get out of this fucking place. Oh my god, why is she so sassy? Kizuna, try to calm down. Just leave me alone. I don't want to talk with someone who might be a murderer. It seems like Kyoka's death caused her to completely lose her trust in others. Who's Kinjo? Is Kinjo the police officer? I think he's just cordial. I don't think he's our friend. What are you looking at, useless? This girl is definitely not our ally. Mekaru. When the murder happened, what made you come late? Why should I tell you? Besides, I told you not to talk to me. I was investigating in the entrance hall. There was something of particular interest. Was it more important than a friend's death? Friend? Since when were you guys and I friends? You. Well, I admit an actual murder happening was beyond my expectation. But should I be shocked by every single incident that occurs here? Hey, friend or not, I don't think that's how we should react to a person's death. So what? I was born like this. That's why I'm different from the rest of you. She was born different. She's not like the other girls. Why don't you quit wasting time and go investigate? The class trial is a piece of cake for me. Okay, really? Really? Oh my god, this girl talks a lot. But I'm not going to offer any help. Sure. Are you saying you already cracked the case? Absolutely. Are you playing me for a fool? This whole murder case is a joke. Not because you're the culprit? Hahaha, now look at who's treating an innocent person like a criminal just because I was late. Suspecting your friend to be a murderer? Is that the mutual trust you guys were so busy talking about? Oh, she kind of ate with that. I have to assume she... No, I have to come for... I don't know what I'm saying. She ate. That's what I mean. But... I don't know the culprit yet. And you look the most suspicious right now because of the extra time you took. Suppose I am the culprit. Can you give me a reason why I would commit murder? Do you think I'm foolish enough to be swayed by some dumb video? Then give me a proper explanation. There's no evidence to back up your claim. Are you an idiot? Oh, sure, there's no evidence nor any witnesses, but even if I was late for another reason, nothing would change from the truth. Coming late to the murder scene despite the announcement is suspicious enough. This is a waste of time. Get lost if you don't get what I'm saying. I have things to check on and can't spare time for morons. I don't think coming late to the scene is suspicious. That, like, if you were the killer, you would probably be there soon. As to not gather suspicion to you. Also, if she killed her, why would she be in another place? Like, if she killed her, she should be close. Mikaru, why do you always have to? Geez, what a nuisance. Why are you acting so friendly anyway? Didn't you get enough? If you still want more, go see that brawny lawyer. He'll prove my innocence. Oh, so she has an alibi. Okay. Also, I want to check on the time of death, because I forgot about that. I can't understand Ray. I have to admit her reasoning and research skills are exceptional, and becoming a top university professor at her age certainly isn't an easy thing to do. Did you have time to be so honest and antagonistic all the time? Did you have to? Okay, not the time to think about that. Okay. The brawny lawyer, Takeru. I want to check the Monokuma file again. Just to be sure. 6 a.m. Oh, yeah, it's 6 a.m. So it was like almost now. We should be suspicious of the people that have come forward about waking up early then. I know the runner wakes up early. Akane also said she wakes up early. Okay, where is the brawny lawyer? Oh, police officers here. Yuki, how's your investigation going? Can't say for sure. Would you come look over here? Look what? The door? Don't you see that? Yeah, I see that it's your room. This is a key piece of evidence. Your room is a key piece of evidence? Not the room. Look at the nameplate. Oh, so it was his and the dead girl's plates that were switched, I think. I don't know what you're trying to say, Tsurugi. I see that it's your room, but... No, this is not my room. Huh? What do you mean by that? I don't exactly know what happened and how the nameplates got switched. They're switched? Yes, with Kyoka's, and she happened to be the victim of this case. Come over here. This is my actual room. No, I don't think someone tried to frame him. Because the nameplates were switched because Haru beat them on accident. And he had to put them back. I think that could have been an accident. But, like, it could be related to the case. That's... Next to the door, yeah, Kyoka Maki, they switched the nameplates. I'm pretty sure it was Haru. Yeah, they are reheating Trigger Happy Havoc's nachos. I wasn't aware of the murder, so I assumed I could manage it later. But looking back now, I think this tells me the overall flow of events. You can see what happened just from this? Well, roughly, combined with evidence gathered from other places. I have some experience in this field after all. Oh right, he is the ultimate police officer. He encountered actual murder cases before. He would certainly know what to do in this sort of situation. Okay. Yuki, besides that, I need to know something. Do you know who switched the nameplates around? I think it was Haru. Even if you say so. Ah. Yeah. I do think it was on accident, though. So funny. Well then, though not on purpose, you still broke the nameplate. Yeah, that's what happened just now. We saw that. I think I know who it was. Really? But even if he did... Why? Make sure to hold on tight to that information. This nameplate is most likely related to the root cause of Kyoka's death. Tsurugi, are you okay with me not telling you who switched the nameplates? I won't mind it, but there's no need if you know who it was. We'll talk more in the class trial. If it bugs you so much, you could try talking with that person right now. Yeah, Haru. Okay. It must have been him. Yeah, let's go talk to Haru. I don't think he's here though. Is he here? Oh, the guy's here. Oh shit, look at that. I think I found something, but I'm not quite sure. Takeru, can I talk to you for a second? What's the matter? I tried to ask Mikaru about the reason she was late. She kept insisting she was innocent and told me you might know something. Oh, Mikaru, that aloof girl. Do you know why she came late by any chance? Yeah, maybe Pomni made it just for the funsies. Maybe Haru didn't mess it up. But Pomni came later and then she switched them. I don't know. Yeah, I should have said it earlier, but when we were all looking for her this morning, I knew where she was. It's just that I couldn't find the right time to tell everyone. How did you know? I woke up at 6 in the morning. So I decided to head to the restroom. And that's when I saw Makaru. I asked her where she was going and she set off to investigate. Now got lost. Then she went toward the school wing. If Akiru's saying the truth, it looks like Makaru really was investigating in the entrance hall. But after that, when did you see her again? Well, after that, I went to the restroom and then directly back to my room. So I didn't see her until after the murder. All of us besides Kyoka, Makaru, and Tsurugi were in the diner since 7 AM. Makaru said she was in the entrance hall up until the announcement. Who's Tsurugi again? None of us can really prove that, right? That's true, but I don't think Makaru is the culprit. Because you see, I met her at 6 o'clock. That's the time of death. Yeah, you're right. If Makaru went to the school building at 6, she wouldn't have had enough time to come back here, kill Kyoka, hang her and all. I wasn't in the hallway for long. Tsurugi's the policeman. What if Tsurugi's the killer? But it was silent out there and it didn't look like Makaru was going to head back my way. Because Tsurugi did leave us waiting. Tsurugi called for us and then he left the dining room. Do you guys remember that? And he was gathering everyone in there. He almost made sure that he was the only one outside, you know. Very suspicious. I suppose we can't say she's the culprit because of her being late then. What if it's me? Wait, does that mean Kyoka was being murdered in the restroom when I met Makaru? If only I wasn't so dense. Aw. It's not your fault, Kakeru. Don't blame yourself. The one who's responsible here is the culprit. No, it's Monokuma who caused all this. Shoot, how could I not have noticed? Anyway, thanks for telling. No problem, let's try investigating some more. Okay, there's a hammer here. Okay, this is the murder weapon. This is a hammer, there's blood on it. Blood, yeah, this is probably what caused the contusion on the occiput. Then could it be the... Yeah, it's most likely the murder weapon. The hammer was about 30 centimeters long, and he knows that just from looking at it, and the metal part was really hard. Kyoka was hit by this hideous thing. It must have been scary and painful. Oh shit. A crumpled sphere in the corner of the garbage dump. Oh wait, oh this is not vomit, this is a sphere. It's the rubber. Having lost its spherical shape, the strange object was leaking a dark yellow liquid with an awful smell. Yuck, the smell. This must be rubber, right? When I carefully touched the oozing liquid, I felt a slimy and thick stickiness. A rubber ball? Maybe this is related to the case. I know there was nothing like this in the trash room before the murder. That's disgusting. But what is this feeling? I feel like I saw something like this before. Oh, did we? Okay, rubber. Is there anything in here? The incinerator, okay. Yeah, so from what I'm gathering from this game, they're gonna keep making references to the original game, but I think they're gonna switch things around. I'm pretty sure they will. It's like the way things happen is a reference to the original, but not really. Just the frame is a reference, not the essence, if you know what I mean. This isn't ordinary business that's going on. That goddamn Monokuma, a person died and we aren't allowed any time to give our condolences. Monokuma can be really cruel at times. Yuki, have you gotten any ideas about the culprit? No, not yet. Me neither. God, I hope we're not doomed yet. Okay. Anything in the sauna? Oh, the laundry room, actually. Yeah, that's where she died. The sudden sight took me by surprise. Blood in the laundry room? Wait, the body was in the girls' restroom. Why is blood splattered all over on the floor? A blood stain in the laundry room. What I can infer from this is, could it be? Yeah, this is where she died. Because the note told us her to meet the killer here. Why are my eyebrows blonder in my avatar but brown in my icon? That's because I drew the icon a lot of time later. Also, I've been working on a new model, because this model's old. But I haven't had much time to draw it. I am thoroughly investigating every section of the building. But the diner seems to have little relevance to the murder. You're probably right, but we wouldn't want to overlook any clues, so let's search more carefully. Our lives are on the line. Wait, what is it? Oh, the kitchen. Let me drink some water. Every time I play one of these games, my throat gets really sore from all the reading. Also, I'm finding this girl very suspicious. I don't know, she's a little different from what she was before the murderer. She's talking more. But maybe it's because someone died, you know? Is there anything here? Oh, this is locked, okay. Oh my god, Pomni's here. Pomni's here, Digital Circus. Let's see what she says. Yuki. Oh my god, girl. What do we do? Kyoka's really dead? Calm down, Satsuki. I know it can be confusing, but if you give up here, everything will be over for real. Think of what you can do right now. Yeah, so Satsuki came on an expedition to investigate the school building because nobody seems to care about it. And got 0 clues. Cheer up, just remember that we need to investigate to move forward. Okay. This girl's useless. Oh, Ray's here. Hi, I talked to the guy. You said there was something that caught your interest. I was wondering what it was. Which happens to be none of your business. Didn't I also say I won't give you help? It's more of a minor thing. Look inside the shop if you're curious. Okay. A useless guy like you won't see it anyway. Girl, stop teasing me. Okay. What is there to see here? Antique. I thought the culprit might have gotten their tools for murder here, but... As I didn't come here very often, everything only looks the same. If only we had an expert on the store. Oh my god, Teruya is an expert. Wasn't there someone? Yeah, Teruya. Okay, I'm gonna talk to Teruya then. Oh my god, my favorite character is getting screen time. The creator has an obsession with putting key to the name of the characters. Wait, do they? I didn't notice it. There's Satsuki. Who else? Kizuna. Wait, let's talk to Teruya. Hey, Teruya, come help me. Snap out of it. Hey, am I gonna talk to him? My specialties are praising and selling fangs. Not this kind of job, and it's one of those fields where I screw up a bunch at. There's something that you can do. Okay, here. That's why I came to you in the first place. Something I can do? Teruya, didn't you visit the antique store pretty often? Yeah, V3 has a lot of characters with K on their names. It does. The antique store? It's true, I took quite an interest in that place. It has a ton of items of considerable worth. I love him. Speaking of that, I think the room looked a bit different this morning from what it used to look before. Oh, he did notice it. Really, are you sure? I think so. I checked the place when we were looking for Kyoka and Mikakuru. Oh, Kyoka. And the layout of the room was slightly off from normal. You memorized the whole layout of the room? Yeah, he's so organized. What you mean the whole layout? It's common sense that a product needs to be in perfect layout to convey its full values to customers. Oh, he's so cool. When I was 6, I learned the hard way how much the layout can influence daily sales. I love that he's cute, but he's also like extremely capitalist. If you say so, then it must be true. Wait, why was the layout suddenly out of place? About the rope and hook, Teruya. Did you see them at the antique store? You know, I didn't look over everything in there yet. But I can say this for sure. The storage didn't have anything like those, I'm positive. Then the culprit may have gotten the supplies needed for this murder from the antique store. How'd you figure that out? You're smart. Ahaha, because of what you just told me, Teruya. It's all thanks to you. Thanks to me? Are you starting to feel better now? Always bright and cheerful, that's the Teruya I know. Bye, Grace. Yuyuki. You're right, I feel better after all this talking. Everyone will feel sad, I'm not an exception. But there's moments in life where we must do things that we don't want to, right? Let's find the culprit who murdered Kyoka. We'll figure out the truth. Yeah, of course we will. We can't get there. Let's do this. I think I was able to cheer Teruya up a bit, that's a relief. Anyway, if what Teruya said is true, the culprit should be someone who went to the antique store after yesterday. Okay, there's no way I know who went though, I think. Yeah, I like Teruya, he's very cute. What else can we investigate? Probably one of the classrooms, maybe? No, I don't think so. But let's check all of them. Oh, this is the same classroom. Maybe the gym? I don't think so, though. What is this? Oh, the video room. The motives. Okay, nothing else in here. Anything in this bathroom? Probably not. Gym. Okay, let's check the gym. Oh, was it here? Was the hook here? Or the hammer? I don't know. I don't think there's anything here though. Yeah. I don't know what else we should check. I wish they told us what to check. Because at least in the original game, they don't let you leave the room unless you check everything. And they guide you through everything. Yeah, there's nothing here. Maybe I'll go to the antique store again. There's also a storage room, I'm pretty sure, that I didn't check. Okay, no, it's not here. It's here. Can I check this? No. Where's the storage room? This is the laundry room. There's a slot missing in one of the rooms, really? Oh, here's the storage room. This room has all sorts of weird things. Yeah, I remember there was nothing here though. They didn't even let us open the drawers. I don't think there's anything here. Oh! Wait, what did I do? What is this? What is this? When you press shift, this happens. Oh fuck, okay. Oh, it's sticky keys, okay. Tell me something to draw. You should draw, wait, let me save the game. Twice. You should draw Teruya. Dude, you have to draw Teruya. Our favorite character. Do you want to look at him? I could show you him. Maybe I have to check the room. Wait, this is my room. Let me check her room. Okay, I can't. Maybe this one. Okay, I can't. Can I go in your room? Okay, I can't. I think I see what happened, roughly. Already, wow, you really deserve to be the ultimate police officer. Yeah, draw me and Teruya. Selling things on the street. Shift reveals evidence, really? I already talked to him. Okay. Any reference here? Yeah, oh my god, draw me and Teruya at the LGBT Pride. Selling items. And draw me wearing his clothes. The rainbow decal. Okay, what did I not... Wait, there's two things here. There's the blood. Oh, I had to talk to Haru. I forgot to talk about him. A small blood stain right in front of Kyoka's body. A blood stain. Does that mean the hanging has nothing to do with the case? I'm sure hanging itself won't make you bleed. But there wasn't any notable blood stains on her. All that was found was a thick blood smeared on the hair near the bruise. I suppose the culprit wiped the blood on the body. Ah, Yuki. On the market, yeah, on the market. Yuki, sorry for not being much help. I'm trying my breast. I was gonna say I'm trying my best to investigate, but I don't understand anything. What should I do? Oh, hey, Haru. I have a question for you. No, for me, what is it? When we were with Kyoka and Satsuki last night, what did you do after getting back from the restroom? Oh, that... You know what? That I broke the nameplates, so I just put the new ones back up like Monokuma told me to. You guys were gone by them. It was a bit lonely doing it all by myself, you know? Is that all? What's the matter, Yuki? Did I say something wrong? Okay, wait, I think I know what happened. Someone was trying to give the police officer a note because they wanted to kill the police officer, but then they slid it through Kyoka's room because of the nameplate change. And then she saw the note and she went there and she died. That's probably what happened. You forgot to eat dinner, Kieran? Oh no, go have dinner now. I went straight to bed after putting them back on. Also, let me check the audio real quick. Dinner, Kieran? Oh no, go have dinner now. No, it's okay. So the two nameplates that you broke yesterday, did they belong to Kyoka and Tsurugi? Kyoka and Tsurugi. Yeah, I think so. I'll be frank here. Since last night, the nameplates on Kyoka and Tsurugi's room have been switched. Switched? Yeah, Tsurugi said it'll be an important piece of evidence. But I couldn't think of anyone else than you that could have messed with them. And one of the switched nameplates belongs to Kyoka, the victim. Isn't this too much to be a coincidence? Wait a second, switched? They're switched? Did I? What is it, Haru? It's probably my fault that the nameplates were switched. Yeah, I think but I don't think he did it on purpose. I also don't think the killer is the one that switched them. So you really did. Why did you switch them? Is it because you're the culprit? No, trust me, please, I'm innocent. Okay, I trust you. So can you explain why you switched the nameplates around? Because he didn't know. Yeah, he doesn't know. It was a bit difficult to see whose room was whose. I wasn't sure where Kyoka and Tsurugi's nameplates originally were. Plus, that restroom trip in the middle just kept adding to the confusion. And I didn't want to bother anyone when they've just gone into sleep. So I put them back based on my vague memory. But I must have done it wrong, I'm sorry. Aw. That's what happened, alright. Yeah, he's a bit stupid, that's all. But it seems like an important clue. I really didn't know. Aw. Thanks for telling the truth. I think we're done. Yeah. Announcement from Headmaster Monokuma. Looks like all of you are tired of waiting. Shall we begin then our very first class trial? Ooh, hi Izzy. We're about to start the class trial, Izzy. Kyoka died. Everyone, please gather at the carpeted door at the end of the school area hallway. I'll be waiting there. Oop, 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 oop. Okay. Oh my god, it's time. Yeah, the doorbell is so funny. Ding dong. If we fail to identify the culprit in the class trial, we die. I really don't want to go through this, but I don't have a choice. This is the only way. The door with the carpet in the school area. I should go there. Oh! Let's go there. Let's go. Let's go. We are about to go to the class trial. So, If you like class trials, give this video a like. If you love class trials, give this video a like and subscribe to the channel. If you hate class trials, give this video a like and leave a comment down below. Leave a hate comment down below saying I hate class trials. This must be the place Monokuma told us to come. The courtroom. No, if you hate class trials, don't unsubscribe. If you hate class trials, keep subscribed, but also leave a hate comment. And leave a like. You can also leave a dislike, because that's the same, honestly. Ayuki, you're here. I was about to get worried. I hate class trials, okay. Were you trying to run away from your crime? Hashtag I love class trials. Are you saying I'm the killer? Don't get ahead of yourself. We'll eventually find out the culprit, even if we don't want to. Even if it's the wrong answer. Since we came this far, did everyone get ready? I to be or not to be, dead or alive? That is the question. Oh my god, this girl, she's trying too hard. Stop joking around, we're trying to be serious. Why so serious? Hey, you all listen, Haruhiko is right. Oh my god, this ain't an ordinary trial, our lives depend on it, so quit whining and pull yourselves together. Mr. Yamaguchi, what's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong with you guys? You're all loosened up, you'll never get anywhere near the truth with that mindset. Oh, he's gonna lock in. Dude, he's gonna lock in. Because he's the lawyer. Ooh, ha 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 ha, it's like he switched into his alternate personality with his niece. Oh my god, the reference. Takeru, did you eat something wrong? Shut your trap, wimps. I'm always like this in the courtroom. If you're pissed off by how I am, challenge me with a decisive proof in the trial. Oh, he's like Edgeworth. He turned into Edgeworth. Where did that stammering coward go? I've always wondered how Kakeru became a lawyer with all his shyness. Though his sudden change came to me as a surprise, it made me understand why he was the ultimate lawyer right away. That powerful voice and spirit will surely give him a great advantage in court. The only problem is he sounds more like a gangster than a lawyer. Okay, yo, looks like everyone's here. Okay, Monokuma, we're coming. It's time for real. Let's hope we'll do our best. Also, I'm loving the pixel art style. It's so cute. Yeah, he's the love child of Phoenix, Red, and Miles. The class trial will start soon. We did our best, so let's hope that the luck is on our side. Okay, let's talk to Teruya now. Don't get me wrong, I know this ain't the right time, but wasn't that one mad personality switch? I almost fell on my knees when I saw that. Okay. Pomni, dead or alive? Let's find out live. And Hasbin Hotel. Damn, it's really gotten to this. Can we even make it back here alive? Okay, I don't care about the other ones. I'll just go in. Oh, actually, Haru. Phew, I've tried my best, but I'm still not sure on this. I might need to hear what the rest of you found out to get a grip on it. Oh my god, my skinny queen. Let's go. Oh my god, this girl. Oh, she doesn't give a shit, honey. Maybe let's talk to this guy too. Come on, folks, move, move, move. We've got no time to waste waiting for your slow pokes. Anyone you guys want me to talk to? That's your last 10 seconds. Okay. Kanata, I just talked to her. Kenji, who is Kenji? Is it this guy? To harm another human being means to defy heavenly law. Whoever committed the act must be ready to answer for their sin. All of them? Oh my god, okay, who's left? This girl. Well, useless, ready to uncover the truth? Like I said multiple times, I have no intention to help you out. Have fun struggling. Oh my god. Her now. I wonder how and why Monokuma is making us do this. Though I suppose we have more important matters to handle. And Nakane. Hyoka will be watching us from up above. Let's find her murderer and help her find peace. And this guy. Whether you like it or not, we need to do this. Let's go. Okay, so the killer is not him. because I think the letter was supposed to go to him. The killer is not her. The killer is not him. The killer is probably not Haru. So it's one of the other ones. I think this girl. I'm betting she's the killer, but I'm not sure. Kizuna? No, I talked to her. She said ... Kyoka looking up at us. Yeah, the ultimate sniper is looking up at us. She got that title for a reason. Let's hit it. We'll reveal the truth, right? In this trial. Right, in this trial to find Kyoka's murder. And the culprit is... Oh! One of us? One of us is a murderer. I don't want to believe it, but... Hi, Super. Thinking here won't change anything. Like Akane said, I'll hit it first and leave the thoughts for later. Who's Kakeru again? I still don't know their names. Oh, it's the police officer. The elevator descended underground with a series of clinks and clangs. Gosh, this is gonna take forever. Which floor are we on? The lawyer? Oh, the lawyer. This feels like we're going somewhere we can never come back from. Learn their freaking names. Sorry, oh my god, their names are so difficult. Not concerned about our uneasiness at all, the elevator slowly approached its destination. Oof. Bling. Whoa. We're here. Don't be mean to me, I'm just learning. Okay. Oop, 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 oop. Finally, I was dying to see y'all. What is this place? It looks so flashy. You're the killer. You're the murderer. I set this special courtroom just for you guys. Isn't it sick? Other courtrooms would be just no. Oh, I don't care, Monokuma, sorry. What the hell are you speaking? You call this a court? You better be kidding. This is the concept of contempt of court. Boop, 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 boop. Well, enough talking. Let's get over this quick. Stand where your name is written. Hey. Hey. Oh my god. I wonder who sits besides us. Katana, Kanata, and Kakeru. Oshima is the killer. Kevin is the killer. Is everyone ready? We shall begin in a moment. Behold the class trial. A circular arrangement where we can see each other's faces directly. Despite Monokuma's mischievous, almost ridiculous attitude, there was a strange tension going around here. Dude, oh my god, we can cheat on the test by copying Kanata's answers. And Kakeru, we got to choose smartest people around us. Oh my god, stop showing that. Kyoka, she was a playful friend, and though somewhat lazy at times, she shined with positivity at every moment. When everyone else panicked at Monokuma's motive, she managed to cheer me up. Kyoka, she left our side too early. She did, she was so nice. What would she have taught at her final moment? Ah, I'm dying, help! Why did she have to die? Oh, and the cruel killer who murdered Kyoka. That cold-blooded, heartless killer is hiding among us. Oh. Wow. We got a professor, a lawyer, a priest, a police officer, and a surgeon. Yeah, it's gonna take 30 minutes. And thus, Act 1 at Hope Speak Academy begins. A life or death trial. A life or death deception. A life or death betrayal. A life or death mystery. A life or death lie. A life or death truth. A life or... Oh my god, no, so many lives or deaths. Just shut up, Yuki. Shut up. Last trial. Oh my god. Wow. Okay, wait, let me... Let me just say, starting the trial now. Trial now. Let me just put it over here real quick. Because I know some people only like the trial, so I might as well say it. Wait, post it on the talk. Starting trial now. Okay. Save. Yeah, we should save. Also, where's my tracking, honey? Here. I just track again. Calibrate the model. Okay. Let's save. Save one. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Sarah did say that you can't save during the trials. View truth bullets. Let's take a look at this. Monokuma file. Contusion on the occiput. 6 a.m. Kanata. She died from a contusion to the occiput. Wait. Hanged corpses. She had a clear mark. Oh yeah, she wasn't hanged. She was just like she had the rope around her neck, but it wasn't tight. Also, the model's kind of buggy. Let me reopen VTube Studio on my phone. Sometimes it glitches like that. A clean body. The Monokuma file states that Kyoka's cause of death is a contusion to the occiput. The back of her dad was indented. No, indeed, severely damaged. Indented. Evidenced by a large sunken area of skin. However, there weren't any visible bloodstains on the rest of Kyoka's body, so it was a single injury. You had to redo the damn chapter when you die. Oh my god. A piece of paper that Kyoka was holding onto even in death. Oh yeah, the note, the bloodstain in your body, the rubber, the hook. Switch nameplates, Haru's account, Kakeru's account, because he saw Rian, I forgot her name. Bloody hammer, burst rubber ball, laundry room bloodstain, Teruya's account. Yeah, he said, wait, let me read this again. The layout was slightly off from normal. Perhaps the culprit got their murder tools from antique store. It makes sense since the storage has no ropes or hooks. If that's true, we should suspect people who entered the antique store since yesterday. Okay. I know someone who entered the antique store since yesterday, but I'm not gonna say who it was. Okay, begin. I have my suspicions on two people. Okay, I'm gonna skip the basic explanation because we all know how this shit goes. Okay. One of us is the killer? The culprit who murdered Kyoka? Oh, you type exclamation accept to accept the duel. Of course. No way, I have to be in the same place as a real murderer? I can't do that. I know it's hard, but it's a must. We need to uncover the truth behind this case. And ultimately, reveal the culprit's identity. Also, are there minigames in this game? No, only the person that was invited for, for the duel can accept. Wait, hold on. What's that? Oh, the picture. That picture of Kyoka. Wouldn't it be awful if she got left out just because she died? Friendship penetrates even death's barrier. There are really... Hey, let me ask you something just in case. It's crucial that we know this for the trial. This is really important, so prepare to answer, dumbass. Oh my god, dude, chill out. Can there be accomplices in this case? That will determine the entire course of our discussion. Really important? Why, sure, I can tell you that. Now, accomplices in murder may exist. However, no matter how many accomplices there are, only the one who committed murder graduates. I see, there would be no merit for the accomplice. Kakeru, he really looks like a different person. That'll do for the preamble. Let's get started then. High cortisol, yeah, high cortisol. That'll do for the preamble. Let's get started then. First up is the case summary. Now let the debate begin. Also, let me give you guys a battle royale. It's been a while. Be ready for the class trial. Okay. It's a little different from Danganronpa. It will move like a slideshow, at least from what I'd seen. Oh, okay. Battle Royale. Yeah, I was expecting it. I wasn't expecting the trial to be fancy. The class trial. When Monokuma first mentioned it in the gym, I thought none of us would commit murder. Then a class trial would never happen. That's why I didn't think too deep about this. But it really started. The trial to find Kyoka's killer. If we fail to reveal the culprit in this trial, we'll be... Oh. No, I can't let that happen. I have to do this not only for me, but for everyone else too. To find out what really happened. Yeah, Yuki's so cute. I like Yuki. Oh, he's a little cute. You know, his head is a little bit wide, but it's cute. I like the strands of hair on his forehead. And to reach the ultimate truth, I must do this with all my might. A non-stop debate. Oh, okay. Okay, let's hear more. Because the controls are going to be very different. In a non-stop debate, you need to be on the lookout for contradictions in your fellow students' statements. Okay, no, I know that. You can fire a truth bullet. Okay. A set of truth bullets taken from the list you obtained. Oh, no, I know. Press shift to change the selected truth bullet. Needless to say, but firing a truth bullet at the wrong place will deplete your influence gauge. Okay, no, I know. Please be careful. You may skip through lines by pressing the arrow in the bottom right. Okay, let's go. Oh my god. This game was made by a fan. That's why it's very low budget. Oh my god, they want to kill us with that. Epilepsy warning. Let us start with the basics. Kyoka Maki was the victim. Yeah. She was our classmate and friend, brutally murdered this very morning. Miss Maki, she was discovered in the girls' restroom, hanged by her neck. But who could have done that? Such a terrible thing. Look, you see, I still can't quite believe that. A real murder happened here. Oh my god, she didn't die by choking. Oh, he said it. Oh, that's Kisori Washigaoyo. Agility 75%, 20 points. Okay. Oh, so the second game is closer to the regular Danganronpa. Oh, yeah, this game is good. This game is good. It's really good. You have to take into account that this is the first Danganronpa fan game ever. It was made by a single person, and it was made in like 2012. So it's really, really good. That's wrong, Teruya. Kyoka didn't choke to death. She didn't choke to death? Oh, hi, Grace. Then how'd you explain the rope around her neck? Oh, you won, Luigi? I didn't even see it. Congratulations, you're rich now. The Monokuma file. Didn't you read it? It clearly states Kyoka's cause of death. No, I think the sprites are handmade. Look, it says here. Maybe some RPG Maker basis. The victim is Kyoka Maki. The estimated time of death is around 6 AM. The body was discovered hanging in the girls' restroom of the student dormitory. The cause of death is a contusion on the occiput. Yeah, Teruya, if you have read, you would have known that the cause of death is contusion to the occiput. There seems to have been excessive blood loss from the wound. See, according to the file, Kyoka didn't die due to choking. Her real cause of death is the contusion on her occiput, the back of her head. Yeah, but can we really trust that Fang? I don't know if I can really trust something from that old jerk Monokuma. What? Are you questioning my credibility? Oh, the kids these days, they just love to judge a file by its cover. Listen, I did not tell any lies regarding the trial. I believe in fair trial more than anyone else. Don't worry, Mr. Otori. I can back up the credibility of the information. Almost everything on the Monokuma file is true. I'll guarantee you as a physician. So if Kyoka died from a contusion on her occiput, someone must have hit her head from the back, right? Okay, she didn't kill herself and another person killed her. Then I guess this really is murder. Well, duh. Don't reckon that it's suicide just because you're too lazy to get through the trial. Our lives are at stake here. The creator discovered the word occiput and never let it go. They could have sat back of the skull. I think what happened is the original Korean translation probably used a word that is very common. But the direct translation is probably occiput. So that's why they kept repeating it in English. Let us not waste our energy in pointless insults. It's already stated in the Monokuma file, but to add on my personal commentary, Kyoka's injury was very severe. The strike went through her skull and made a large depression on her head. Inferring from this, she probably died an instant death. Aw, that's good though. What a devastating incident. This should not have happened. We can put those commentaries aside and talk about what actually matters. If the injury was that severe, a hard object must have been used to strike her head. Oh, the hammer. The murder weapon, you mean? Ha 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 ha! I expected someone would bring that up around this time. Now, want us all talk about the weapon used to deliver the fatal blow to Kyoka? Yeah, the characters are good. I'm liking them. Kyoka didn't kill herself. A blunt object other than the rope must have been used as a weapon. Let's delve into that some more. The murder weapon that struck Kyoka's head. We need to find out what it was. Dude, I know what it was. It was the hammer, honey. Oh my god, my head's spinning. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my god. Okay. Bloody hammer. Bloody hammer. Bloody hammer. A bloody hammer. Sorry. Okay. The culprit must have hit her head with a blunt object. That should be the weapon. Yeah. What kind of object is the weapon? The strike on Kyoko's head was clearly deep enough to create a depression on her skull. Long object. Okay, not a stick. It was a hammer. Oh, I love when he says that. Agility 75% again. Dude, I'm really afraid of losing. Because I think if I lose, I have to do the trial all over again. Ayame, that can't be right. In fact, I discovered this from the dormitory's garbage dump. Is that... It's a hammer, a small one you can easily hold with one hand. Is that what the culprit used to attack Kyoka? It apparently has blood on it, so it must be the weapon. The fact it was found at the garbage dump indicates that the culprit attempted to get rid of it. How did you even find that at the dump? But can that tiny hammer really kill a person? Wanna try if you're curious? Oh my god, clog him. Clog him. No thanks, I'm fine. Regardless of the size, a hammer is made of metal. With enough force at the right angle, killing a person in a single blow is not entirely impossible. To sum up, the culprit murdered Kyoka at once with a hammer strike from the back, then hanged her. But isn't it strange? If the killer just wanted to murder Kyoka, then why did they hang the body? Even if it was to cover up her real cause of death, the bruise and the bloodstains are still there. You can still see it's a murder right away. You can? I thought it was suicide before Yuki told us. That's because you don't know how to read Teruya. That's because you're a helpless idiot. Ms. Maki's body didn't look typical of people who hanged themselves in the first place. Too unnatural if it was meant to be framed as a suicide. Too unnatural? Oh, why? Yeah, it did look slightly different from a typical suicide by hanging. It didn't have like a low step stool. Ray equals cream? No, I would never be like Ray. It looks unnatural because all of these are unnatural. All of these are valid answers. I think I'm supposed to pick this one though. Fuck my life. The body should have looks different. Okay. Kyoka wasn't hanging in the air. Okay. Oh, look at him. Kanata, do you mean the body looked unnatural because it wasn't hanging in the air, despite the rope being tied to her? Oh, I thought it was hanging. I thought it was just the art style that made it look like she wasn't. Yes, that is correct. Don't you think so? Boy, I got zero ideas about all this. Idiot, you don't know how people die from hanging? They usually tie a rope in the air, stand on a chair or similar object, and kick it off as they hang themselves. That way, there is nothing to step on, and eventually they are choked by gravity to death. Oh, I get it. If Kyoka committed suicide, her body has to hang down in the air. But Kyoka's body was down on the floor even with the rope hung around her neck. This must be the point. It sure is weird. Why did the culprit hang Kyoka's body then? It's simple. There are two possible explanations. The culprit either had a reason to do it, or was swear to God stupid. The culprit is stupid. Girl, you're stupid. Would that mean Haru is the culprit? Oh my god, look who's calling him out. Hey, she said the culprit is stupid, not that a stupid person is the culprit. Oh, he is stupid. He didn't deny that he's stupid. Anyway, there is no way the culprit hanged her without thinking. There has to be a reason. What is that reason that this has to happen? To talk about that, we have to discuss about the culprit first. There is no need to repeat that. Revealing the identity of the culprit is the ultimate object of this trial after all. So let us discuss about the culprit like Tsurugi said. But who is the real killer? I have no idea. Me neither. How could there be a murderer among us? I can't even imagine who. Hey, didn't we already narrow it down to half, to be honest? Because it wasn't the girls' bathroom? But it wasn't. What makes you say that? Use your brain. Kyoka's body was found in the girls' restroom and hanged by a rope. Honey, she was not killed in there. Oh, wait. Oh my god, wait. What if the killer is a guy? He killed her in the laundry room and they wanted to mask the murder. So they used the rope to... They put it around her neck. The rope is like a hook, so they threw the hook from outside of the bathroom to that thing on top of the ceiling, and then they in some way made her go inside of the bathroom using the rope so that it would look like a girl killed her. I think that's what happened. That's my new theory. What? He has a point. Exactly. For example, Kizuna could be the killer. She didn't speak up once since the beginning of the trial, or Miss Dark Circles over there. Oh my god, don't call her out like that. Huh? One of them's the culprit. That's nonsense. I have no reason to commit murder. Then why are you so quiet? It's hella suspicious. Dark Circles was always like that, but not you. Yeah, Kizuna's gonna snap at you, Mitch. Shut up, I'm just trying to avoid talking with dirty killers. Mr. Murray, please don't call us killers. There's only one culprit. Monokuma said accomplices have no merit. Don't view us like that. Hell no, Kyoka's already dead. It can't be anyone next time. I can't die here. Do you know that unnecessary overreaction makes you look even more suspicious? Shut up, Higa. How dare you spit out nonsense? The killer's a girl because the body was in the girl's restroom? It's not like we have rules here. Guys can certainly enter it too. Actually, we do have a lot of rules. Hi, I don't know, man. Hello. I'm Big Bad. Kizuna, you sound like a different person today. Why are you calling him by last name? Well, I guess her mask slipped. It's impossible for a man to enter the women's restroom. That might have been a possibility in the real world, but this place has a rule that forbids it. Hi, Sarah. Am I right, Monokuma? Bingo, a man entering the women's restroom is considered a form of indecency and will be punished by a shower of bullets from the machine guns. The same goes for the opposite case. This applies to not only the restrooms but also the locker rooms and bathhouse that will be unlocked soon. Okay, good to know. Let's bear that in mind. It's true, Monokuma warned us when we found Kyoka's body and tried to step in. Come on, it's a matter of common sense that guys can never commit murder in the girls' restroom. Okay, this is very suspicious from Mitch. Maybe he's... Okay, maybe it's not suspicious, but I do think a guy killed her and did that thing with the rope that I said. Ugh. It wasn't me. Why would I, of all people, commit murder? I'm not a criminal. If anyone is, it's that creepy bitch. Or girl, who are you talking about? Oh, probably the skinny queen. Yeah, for sure. If Mitsuhiro is right, that means the culprit is either Akane, Mikaru, Kanata, Ayame, Kizuna, Satsuki, or Mikako. No, I'm not the culprit. Satsuki never ever killed anyone. Yeah, if the killer is one of the girls, who else can it be besides her? Don't you agree, Rei Mikaru? Oh my god, here they go. Accusing Rei. What's she even talking about? Don't pull my leg. Weren't you late when the body was discovered? Anyone got an alibi? Rei has an alibi and the lawyer guy has an alibi. I'm pretty sure the policeman has an alibi too, because I think the note was supposed to go to him. And it accidentally went to Kayami, I forgot her name. The girl that died. Everyone was there except for you. If you're not the culprit, why did you come late? Ah, is that all you have? I told you back then, I was late because I was investigating at the main entrance. Nobody believes you, you have no evidence. Well, surely. She was a bit suspicious. I'm not trying to jump to conclusions, but you did come late. Mikaru, can you prove what you said? If you need proof for something as simple as this, it would be better for you to die here, airhead. Oh my god, this girl is so rude. Trying to go back out? Gotcha. We found the answer. This bitch is the killer. Girl, you can't say that. Hold on, I suggest that we think about this some more. Okay, no, it's not her. Would it also mean... No, she's not the culprit. Because we have a clue. Yeah. Here. His account. Because Kakeru saw her at 6 AM. And since the murder happened at 6 AM, she is immune to being the killer. She has an alibi. Hold on, Mikaru is innocent. She really was at the entrance to investigate at that time. Huh? How can you be sure? Did you see it yourself? No, but... Also, wait, the chat is covering their faces. Let me put it to this side. Here. It's gonna be here. On the trial. Takeru, you know it, right? Mikaru's innocence. You said it, Yuki. This guy's so funny. Listen up, fellas. Rei Mikaru is innocent. I, Kakeru Yamaguchi, am the witness. Mr. Yamaguchi, is there something you know about this? I woke up around 6 AM with an urge to go to the restroom. As I was heading there, I encountered Mikaru. She said she was going to investigate the school wing and walked away. The next time I saw her was after the murder occurred. Which means Mikaru is innocent. Did you get what she's saying? Satsuki sees the logic, but can't understand a thing because of all that shouting. Yeah, he's going Super Saiyan. Basically, he saw Mikaru heading towards the school in the morning. Which proves Mikaru's claim. Wait, but the body discovery announcement was at 8. There's 2 hours in between the time you saw her and the murder. 2 whole hours. How does that prove her innocence? Oh my god. Can these people not read the Monokuma file? Kizuna, think about the time again. It's true that Mikaru didn't show up until after we found the body, but Kyoka's estimated time of death was 6 AM. In other words, it's impossible for Mikaru to have murdered Kyoka since she went to the school wing at 6. Sure, she could have turned back as soon as Kakeru went back into his room. There wouldn't be enough time for her to hang Kyoka's body or throw away the hammer. This is the reason why I'm saying Mikaru is innocent. Yeah, I like Kizuna too. Oh, are we sword fighting Kizuna? Wrong, that's not enough to say she's innocent. Wait, so this was released after Danganronpa 2? Because this minigame was not around for the first one. Why? We even have a witness, Kakeru. We're sword fighting Kizuna. No, there's a hole in your argument. I'm sorry, you, but I've got to make this rebuttal. That's the only way to make that Four Eyes admit her crime and end the stupid trial. Oh, Kizuna, you don't know what you're talking about. Let's go. Rebuttal showdown. Actually, I don't want tutorials. I think I know how this is gonna go. Clean body. Okay, let's go. Yeah, this is Danganronpa 2 music. Yuka died around 6 AM, I know that. And yeah, Kakeru... Wait, oh shit, I should have read the tutorial. I'm just clicking enter. I think that's what I'm supposed to do. Advance. Okay. Kill her remotely? How? Kyoka was murdered by a hammer. Wait, kill her remotely like in ChatGPT? No, Microsoft Teams? Google Meet? It's more than possible. For example, she could have tied the rope around Kyoka's, knocked her out or something, and set the hammer on the ceiling as it falls down for her. Okay, I really don't know how to play this. Setting up a trap to kill them and activating it in a remote place. Would that be possible? Even if it were possible, looking at Kyoka's body told me that wasn't the case. Okay, I have to use clean body. Yeah, let's go. Is it shift? I don't know how to use the bullet. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. Yeah, I did it. I didn't need the tutorial. I learned. I managed. Miss, 0% perfect. Yes, of course. Okay, eyes laid. Kizuna, it's impossible to kill Kyoka remotely. Yeah, because Microsoft's Teams did not exist yet. Oh dude, but Skype was a thing. Skype existed in 2012. How come? I told you. Oh my god, who remembers Skype Throwback Thursday? I used to play Roblox with my friends on Skype. Well, technically it's possible. But it's not the answer for this case. And it's because her body was too clean. The body was too clean. Remember how Kyoka's body looks like? Oh my god, stop showing this body. Kyoka's head did have a large bruise and was all sticky with blood. But that was it. The blood under her hair didn't even flow very far. Her clothes were clean too. Isn't it strange? A bruise that's severe enough to create a dent on her head and not a single drop of blood got on her clothes? Yeah, that is strange. There's only one reason for this. The killer wiped off the blood at the same time Kyoka died? Oh. Yes, I agree with Yuki. I was wondering the same thing while I examined the body. But can you stop bleeding from a wound that big just by wiping it a few times? What if they used the rubber? What if they used the rubber to, like Correcchio did with Angie, but with rubber instead of duct tape, you know? They put it on the wound so that it wouldn't, I don't know what I'm saying. But you guys understand it, I'm pretty sure. My nosebleeds never stopped that easily when I tried to wipe them off. It doesn't take long for blood to coagulate in room temperature. A nosebleed is from an injury inside the nose, but Miss Maki's bruise was directly exposed to the air. Oh, that's actually cool knowledge. I didn't know that. About 5 minutes of pressure would have been enough to stop her bleeding. Yeah, 5 minutes of sticky, dark, yellow liquid. And Miss Maki likely died an instant death, so the actual amount of bleeding might not have been much due to the lack of circulation. Oh, she's still smart. I love her. Oh, but if the culprit wiped it off as soon as Kyoka died... Right, if the culprit killed Kyoka remotely from a distance like Kizuna suggested, Kyoka's body would be covered with blood by the time they got to wipe it off. Also, they'd have to risk the blood getting on her clothes when there is no way to wash it off. What do you think, Kizuna? Anything left for you to say? Why? Oh, was she? Oh my gosh, she's crying. Was she? Oh, was she friends with the girl? Dude, that's so disrespectful. She died, and I don't even know her name. What's her name again? Does someone know? Why are you siding with Four Eyes? Oh, I wasn't really siding with Makaru. True, why would Useless stand up for me in the first place? Kyoko? No, her name is not Kyoko. Kyoka. Oh, Kyoka. Yeah, Kyoka. Okay. I don't care what you think of me, but don't use it to justify framing someone else in the trial. Kyoka Maki. If we choose the wrong person based off of your petty emotions, everyone here is going to die. Did you still not understand the rule of this place? Fine. Do whatever you want. Aw. Kyoko Kirigiri. Yes! Then is Makaru fully proven innocent? Is everyone clear on that? Why are we suddenly talking about Makaru though? If I remember correctly, she faced our suspicions after Mitsuhiro said the killer was among the girls. Her name is Danganronpa. Oh, her name is Danganronpa Another, I think. Makaru, we apologize for suspecting you. Shrug it off. No matter how much you contempt and disdain me, I don't give a damn. Okay. Makaru, she has the guts. Then we can safely assume that Makaru and Kakeru have an alibi. Well, we already crossed out Kakeru. Didn't you say the killer is a girl? Hold on, even if Four Eyes is innocent, I'm not gonna take that. Oh my god, Kizuna is actually kind of nice. You know, she's kind of cool. She's standing up for the girls, and she's gonna uncover a secret, because I'm pretty sure it was a guy. The killer cannot be a girl. But there's no other possibility. The killer had to be able to enter the girls' restroom. Who else other than the girls can enter the girls' restroom? And why are you being so fussy if you're not the culprit? You're feeling guilty or something? I told you I'm not the killer. I mean, it's just not fair. You can't assume me as a killer just because I'm a girl. And you don't even have solid reasoning. Oh, come on. If the rule that boys cannot enter the girls' restroom is not an acceptable reason, then what is? The culprit is a girl. But is that really true? This isn't good. We can't reach an agreement if we keep fighting. Ultimate Leader, we're waiting for you to come up with a plan. There's no need. In fact, I'd highly encourage this sort of debate. Huh? I see the current situation as a perfect chance for all of us to understand the culprit's strategy. What do you mean? Everyone's just fighting each other right now. Think about why you were led to believe that the culprit is a woman. If you can figure that out, you'll be able to reach the answer from there on. Okay. The body was in the girls' restroom for sure. Then is the culprit a girl just like Mitch said? I think we're still missing something critical. I have to point that out. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh. Okay, I'm ready to make my argument. It's probably laundry room bloodstain. I think. One of the girls. I said I'm not gonna take it. The body was indeed discovered inside the women's restroom, that's true. We didn't kill anyone. Calm down. While the body was found in the women's restroom, Kyoka's murder and the hanging occurred separately from one another. Yeah, this is true. I agree with this. But the murder still happened in the girls' restroom, right? They murdered Kyoka. No, they didn't. Okay, wait. What? He was killed in the laundry room. We saw the blood stain. Agility 50%? That sucks. Okay, let's see how that develops. No, Haru, that's not true. Not true? That's not true. We've been missing something critical. I'll cut to the chase. The culprit can certainly be a guy too. Oh. I would love to know how they would sound like. Yeah, me too. Does the second game have voice acting? Even in Korean? Huh? What are you talking about? Guys couldn't go in the girls' restroom. How do you commit murder at a place you can't even enter? That doesn't matter. All this time we thought the murder occurred in the girls' restroom since the murderers where the body was found. But where the murder actually happened was a totally different location. The second game has voice acting, really? Oh, that's cool. So what you mean? The body was out at the girls' restroom. In English, it's only up to chapter 3. Oh, okay. Oh, I get it. Looks like everyone finally got it. That reminds me, the Monokuma file only stated where the body was discovered, not the place where the actual murder occurred. A critical point indeed. We weren't paying attention to the real deal while being distracted by superficial things. You should have seen it at your first glance. Wait, hold on. If Kyoka wasn't murdered in the girls' restroom, the culprit killed her in another place, then moved the body to the restroom. Those could be all done by someone who's not a girl. Come to think of it, Kyoka's body was quite close to the restroom entrance. Yeah, because the guy couldn't have gone in. I'm pretty sure they did the thing that I said with the rope. Then was Kyoka murdered somewhere else? How did you reach that conclusion, Yuki? I bet you had some kind of supporting evidence. I don't think it was a girl. I'm pretty sure it wasn't, actually. Yeah, in fact, I found a puddle of blood in the laundry room. The laundry room? That place sounds so irrelevant. The bloodstain says everything. Kyoka Maki was murdered in the laundry room. The laundry room? I have seen Miss Maki there a few times, but her time of death... why did she go to the laundry room at 6 AM in the morning? Because of the note. Yeah, I know she was an early bird, but I don't think she would get up that early. Yeah, I think I choose the note now. No, I think... Okay, I think they're gonna explain it, Arya. How they did it. I'm pretty sure they're gonna explain it. Everyone, can you look at this for a second? What's that? I found this from Kyoka's body. It looks like a scrap piece of paper from the notepad Monokuma gave us. Kyoka was holding it tight in her hand. Would you like me to read what it says? To the laundry room at 6. Danny Cam be waiting. Well, we can read laundry room at 6. So I think we can just assume what this meant. It's all raggy and torn. Take a closer look. It clearly mentions that place in the parts that we can read. I see, the laundry room. Moreover, the words that really matter are still intact despite the missing parts. Yeah, laundry room at 6. So come to the laundry room at 6. There aren't any cameras there. I'll be waiting. How the fuck could he know all that just from what was written? Maybe he has experience as a police officer, or maybe he wrote the letter. Oh. Something like that. Oh, for sure, something like that. The dub for Super Danganronpa Another 2 is only finished to chapter 3, but it's still worth checking out. Very high quality, especially for a fandom. Oh, okay, I'll definitely check it out. Is there a Korean dub, though, for the rest of the game? I wouldn't mind using the Korean version for the rest of it. That was so sick, Tsurugi. You completed the note just from its parts. It's my speculation, so I can't assure that it's completely identical to the original sentence. But it should be the same overall. Is it rough because the culprit tried to pull it out by force? I believe so. Maybe the culprit wasn't able to remove the whole paper from Miss Maki's hand due to the rigor mortis. Rigor mortis, girl, rigor mortis. That means Kyoka got that note from someone and went to the laundry room at the designated time without knowing what's about to happen. Shoot, why would anyone use those kinds of cheap tricks? Huh? Satsuki's confused on the part that says there aren't any cameras. Perhaps it was intended to make the note look like some sort of secret talk? Nope, that's not what Satsuki meant. Are there really no cameras in the laundry room? I'm pretty sure there are cameras. Rigor mortis, girl, rigor mortis. There is. Whoa, what a surprise. You can talk? Oh, don't be rude like that. Between the ventilator and the clothesline. Yes, I saw it too. The culprit just wrote down meaningless nonsense as bait. Kyoka. Just why? I apologize for the ultimately interruption, but may I speak for a moment? Of course, Kinji, of course. The culprit is rigor mortis. Kinji, what is it? Kyoka was murdered in the laundry room. Although we can now be certain about the statement, is it not too early to conclude that a man could be the culprit as well? Huh? While it is possible for a man to commit murder in the laundry room and carry the body to the restroom, recall the fact that Kyoka was not merely lying on the restroom floor. She was hanged by a rope attached to the ceiling. Have we forgotten this already? No, honey. The thing is, Kinji, you're stepping here, and I'm stepping 2 steps ahead. That's what it is, honey. I am thinking above your brain. What am I saying? Okay, let's... Oh, you're right. The murder could be done somewhere else. But you have to enter the restroom to connect a rope to the ceiling. So the culprit is really a girl, then. What? Are we back to where we started? Seriously, guys, you want to think the culprit is a girl that bad? Dude, the girls got a bond together. No, but... Kinji is not wrong. It's impossible to tie a rope to a pipe inside the restroom. Unless you are inside as well. See, the killer is one of the girls. Wait, it's too early to make that conclusion. Yeah, Kanata is smart, so if she's doubting it, it means my theory has basis. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they used the rope as a grapple hook. Wait, it's too early to make... Oh, I just said that. If Kinji is right, the killer cannot be a guy. He's wrong, honey. But if there's a way to refute that logic, I have to come up with that even if the chances are less than 1%. This isn't a drill. Yeah, number 24 is gay in Brazil. Number 24 is gay in Brazil. It's the gay number. If we put our heads together, we'll be able to find the answer. Some guys genuinely do not like saying the number 24 because it makes them gay. Okay, I didn't see the proof bullets. Okay. A way to hang the body from the outside. Hook, it's probably the hook. Hi, random. Is that really possible? Okay, that was easy. They used the tool. Oh my god. 24, 24, 24. It's kind of funny. Yeah, some birthday candles are 23 plus 1, because people refuse to put 24. But I think that's mostly old people, though. Younger people are not that, stupid. 40 point. Actually, I'm pretty sure they are. I'm pretty sure they are that stupid. It's just my friends are not. I live in a bubble. We live in a society. Everyone has their own bubble. That's it, Ayame. You can use a tool. A tool, but how? I almost forgot. The tool that was tied to the rope. What's happening? We are telling them that a guy is probably the killer. And they use the rope to bring the body inside the restroom. It's right here. Do you see it? Looks like a hook to me. Yeah, the 24 being a gay number thing is a thing throughout all of Brazil. Everyone knows it. It's very common. A hook? The rope had something like that? I'm starting to get impressed by the extent of your guys' stupidity. Oh, bye-bye, I don't know, man. But Useless made a good point this time. You're right, looks like you got it correct. How is 24 gay? I have no idea. It's like one of those tales. It's always been there since before everyone was born, and no one knows the origin of it. So what about the hook? Maybe the internet knows. The culprit must have thrown this hook with the rope attached to connect it to the pipe on the ceiling. That way the rope is all set. It's like an urban legend. The 24 gay number. afterwards, they can tie the other end to Kyoka's neck and push her body inside. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Wouldn't that be possible to do without actually entering the women's restroom? You found something gayer than 24, really? What is it? Yes, it is. This is our answer. The teacher says 24 and the entire class goes like, what? Really? 25? Why 25? Hold on, look what the rope is tied to the pipe. How the rope is tied. Okay, instead of talking about numbers, we should be talking about murder. So I'll be focusing my attention on this murder case for a second. It's been twinned several times around the pipe. Is it possible to do it with that heavy-looking hook on the rope? Yeah, that is kind of weird. It's a SpongeBob reference. Shit, I didn't get it. Oui, he's right. It's fastened by the hook. Why did he say oui? Is he French? But the rope went around several times. I know, it's nearly impossible to tie a rope like that when there's a hook attached. Dude, speaking of SpongeBob, I used to be obsessed with SpongeBob. I would watch it all day. What the? You said it like it's possible. My mom said I would watch like the same 3 episodes of SpongeBob all day when I was a kid. Because we had a DVD, and it had like a limited amount of episodes. But I was obsessed with it. That's why the culprit used another tool to secure the rope onto the pipe. Another tool? Okay, let's pay attention. It's probably the glue. What is that another tool? Seems like Mikaru is the only one who realized what it is. Well, can you tell us, Mikaru? Like hell, I realized. I knew it from the very beginning. And if you're trying to sound me out, quit. I already said that I have no plans to offer any help. You weren't allowed to watch SpongeBob as a kid? You know what some of my friends weren't allowed to watch? Bakugan. Do you guys know Bakugan? It's an anime. Some mothers said it was a demon anime. Demonic anime. Besides, it looks like Useless over there got hold of it anyway. Why don't you ask him? Well, me? Yuki, can you tell us the answer? Well, it's... Oh, you didn't? Sorry about that. I guess that question was too hard for your non-functional brain. Yeah, Bakugan. B-A-K-U-G-A-N. Yeah, Bakugan was very popular in Brazil too. Bakugan and Beyblade. Around the same time, I think. Dude, I wasn't paying attention. That's what I get for talking about Bakugan and SpongeBob. Okay, let me lock in. What are they talking about? I won't forgive myself if I don't give an answer after hearing that. In fact, I'm sure that I can. I found that object. Okay, yeah, it's probably the glue ball. Okay, glue ball. Here. Rubber ball, actually, not glue. Good, and one more thing. There was a key piece of evidence that can prove this tool's involvement in the crime. Oh yeah, the stains. Here. I got it. I figured out the other tool used by the culprit. It's the rubber ball. Oh. Rubber ball. What's a rubber ball? It's like a bouncy ball. Have you ever played with them when you were young? It's full of some kind of viscous liquid that makes it bounce back up when it hits the floor. Oh my god, another thing that has nothing to do with the trial. You know those rubber balls? Do you guys have that in the US? Probably. You definitely have it. On those machines, you put like a coin inside and you spin it and you get a rubber ball. I used to love that shit. Oh, I know, but my parents never got me them because they said it was a waste of money. It kind of was. Yeah, the bouncy balls. I don't know if that's what they're called, but they're bouncy. They are bouncy. What? I know. I made some improvements to it and sold it overseas under the name Hyperball. Did I tell y'all that it's still selling great? You can just buy the rubber ball. Oh my god, our rubber ball was like gambling. It was like the first gacha ever. Because you put your money on them and you had to spin it and you got a random one all the time. Yeah, vending machine bouncy balls. Okay, I figured out the way the rubber ball was used in the murder just now. After Tsurugi said the culprit used another tool to set the rope in place, I tried to relate the act of winding the rope with the circumstances of the murder. I think we can be certain about the culprit using a hook since we found one on the pipe. But as Mitch pointed out, it's impossible to wind the rope like that with the hook alone. Putting the hook after setting up the rope— oh shit. The rope wasn't a choice either, because there's no way to get the rope around the pipe by itself. Besides, they'd have to step inside to attach the hook. Yeah, I was obsessed with those rubber balls and the little off-brand Pokemon. Because we already had also had a lot of those in Brazil. That's why the culprit used the rubber ball. It's like little balls with a Pokemon inside, but they're really ugly. Before using the hook, the culprit tried to tie the rope around the rubber ball. Then they threw it inside the restroom between the pipe and the ceiling to be more exact. That way the ball would hit the wall and bounce back towards where it started. Whoa, that's crazy. If you repeat this multiple times, you'd get the rope around the pipe with the ball returning to the entrance every time. Whoa, what the fuck? Who came up with this idea? Who the fuck could have come up with this idea? All that's left is to remove the ball and tie a hook to throw it on the pipe. This is crazy. But the culprit probably faced something that wasn't part of their plan here. The rubber ball burst because of the pressure from rebounding off the wall. Oh, that's why it spilled, yeah. Oh, that makes sense. This is how the culprit tied the rope without going inside the girl's restroom. The hook and the rubber ball were used to make it look like it was done from the inside. Oh, so that must have been the stinky liquid on the wall. Well said, Yuki. I agree with you. Well, if our ultimate police officer says so, I guess he's right. Everyone, did you notice something after getting to this point? Notice what? Think closely. We were talking about the possibility of a man being the culprit. But don't you think it should be the opposite after going through all this? Wait, what? So a man can't be the culprit? Why? Can men not throw balls? Are you saying women are better at throwing balls at walls and catching it and exploding the ball? Ooh, opposite? My explanation involving the hook and the ball. It was to prove that it's possible for a guy to be the culprit. But if the opposite of that is true... Bye, Kazuichi-stan. Wait, the opposite means it's a woman. What the fuck? Wait, what? Okay, the culprit is a man? Well, that's not the opposite. We were going in the opposite direction ever since. Wait. Opposite direction? What are you talking about? Okay. We thought that the culprit was a girl, so we thought of a way to hang Kyoka from outside the restroom based on the assumption, what if a guy could be the culprit as well? Okay. We are deconstructing our line of thought, which is very important to avoid mistakes. Let's see what they say. Turns out that wasn't the case. It's very unlikely that the culprit is among the girls. What? Isn't that literally what we just said? Maybe it's a mistranslation thing. The killer is definitely a man. Yes. I thought we had gone over that already. Wow, it wasn't me. Oh, no, I think they mean like, oh, okay. The killer is not maybe a man. The killer is definitely a man. Because if it was a girl, they wouldn't have gone through all the trouble. They could just have hanged her. That's probably what they mean by we were thinking the opposite. It's not that the killer can be a man, it's the killer is definitely a man. Hey, how so? Why is it suddenly like that? Think about what we just went through. The culprit undoubtedly used the hook and the rubber ball to connect the rope to the ceiling. Now, suppose the culprit was a woman. Would there be a reason for her to use such a complicated measure when she could have simply stepped inside and tied the rope directly? Yeah, that makes sense. It looks like the culprit had to do it without going inside the restroom. Yeah, if a girl had done this, that would be a really good bluff. To mix up the case, it would. Yeah, maybe she was extremely smart. Maybe it was Ray. Furthermore, even in the culprit, if the culprit was a woman and had to use the hook or rubber ball for some reason, they would have been able to clean the stain on the wall afterwards. Right, as if mentioned before, the culprit probably didn't expect the rubber ball to burst. To clean the liquid off the wall, they needed to get inside the restroom. But they couldn't. Because guys can't enter the girls' restroom. I can't say it with absolute certainty, but it's the most reasonable explanation we can think of. There would be no reason for the culprit to intentionally leave traces in the murder scene. I mean, the liquid stain on the wall was a big hint for figuring out how the ball was used by the culprit. Aha! I like Kizuna. Kizuna AI. That automatically gives us girls an alibi, right? Plus even better. Yuki, Teruya, Haruhiko, Matsuhiro, Tsurugi, Kenji, and Kakeru. We know one of them's got to be it. Hold on, what if the culprit was a woman and tried to make us think this was this way all along? Oh my god, look. Oh my god, he's throwing the same thing that you said, Sovina. I highly doubt it. The reason the culprit hanged Kyoka in the first place was to make us think that a woman did it. Oh, so it had nothing to do with disguising it as a suicide from the start. Oh yeah, that does make sense. Indeed, everything was to lead us to thinking that a woman is the culprit. They would have had to think a lot of steps ahead for them to be bluffing about being a man. In other words, the culprit wanted us to think that way. So they wouldn't become a suspect. All because the culprit himself was a man. Everything's connected now. Dude, that lawyer isn't even helping that much for a lawyer. I found it strange to find a rope on Mrs. Maki's neck being too loose. In retrospect, I see that was the case because the culprit didn't intend to make it look like a suicide at all. I can't believe it took this long for you to reach that point. What's up with you talking like you already knew all of the stuff? Because I already knew? Oh my god, here comes Ray. Let's see what she's gonna say. What? I already have everything worked out. Who the culprit is, why they killed, anything you could possibly think of. What? And you just stood there in silence when you had all the answers? How many times will I have to repeat this? I have absolutely no reason to help you out. Okay, Queen. Makaru, this isn't a competition. If you don't share what you know and we end up voting for the wrong person, you're going to die too. Of course I'll share my knowledge when it gets to that. But even without me, you still have Tsurugi Kinjo over there to help you. And Useless, you're getting pretty close to the truth too. I was actually surprised. Their lives are on the line, girl. But I guess serving face is more important to her. I was actually surprised. Okay, perhaps you weren't completely useless after all, monkey. Girl. Monkey? This family girl is getting on my nerves. Jeez, she's real smug. Well, she's always been like that. We should ignore what she says and keep moving on. Sure, I believe we left off from saying the culprit is a man. Aha, I wonder who it is. Yeah, enough with the slander, Ray. Wait, I'm drinking some water. Wow. She must be really excited by the tables turning. Although we know that the killer is among the men, we still need to specify one person out of 7. Is there any kind of clue to narrow down the list? Well, if Miss Makaru was able to work out the culprit's identity, there must be a clue pointing to the killer somewhere. Okay. The problem is we don't know what that clue is. Tsurugi, a little help here? Like something that can nail the killer? I do have something in mind, but you shouldn't rely on me for everything. All of you should figure the case out by yourself and understand the reason behind our final verdict. Kyoka. I don't know. Please tell me, police officer. Hey, y'all. Nobody knows. Any ideas about the culprit? We know it was someone that went to the mono machine room. Nothing in particular, I suppose. You ship Rei and Kinjo. Who's Kinjo again? We're almost there. We know what the culprit is. That the culprit is one of the guys. Is Kinjo the priest? I think it is. The policeman? Oh, okay. Okay. That reaction is making you look even more suspicious. I only know Kizuna, Tsuruya, Rei, Akane, Haru. Aha, just like you from a while ago. What did you just say? Dude, that's what they get for naming the characters Kinjo and Kinji. Like, what the fuck? That's literally the same name. That is not a good strategy for naming characters at all. Eek, I'm sorry. Wasn't that out of character, Kizuna? Since most of you seem to be having trouble with this, let me suggest going around. How about we all think of something else first? Such as... Don't you want to know why Kyoka died? Why Kyoka had to die? Of course we do. Kyoka was always full of spirit and a nice friend to us. She didn't deserve to die. To begin with, 2 people were indirectly involved in Kyoka's death. 2 people? Are you implying that there are 2 culprits? He's probably talking about Haru. No, I'm not saying those two took part in murder. But they heavily influenced the events leading up to Kyoka's death. The point is, Kyoka died as a result of someone's mistake and the culprit's misjudgment that stemmed from it. Mistake and misjudgment? I need the help of a certain someone to explain this. Huh? Yuki, could you help me out? Okay, sure. Sure, Kinjo. Me? Do you remember the conversation we had in the hallway? The one over the nameplates? Oh, you mean that one? Yeah, you told them that you know who caused that change to the nameplates. I don't have knowledge regarding this matter, so I'd like for you to provide us the context. Hello? I've got 0 ideas on what the 2 of you are talking about. Yeah, next they're gonna ask Yuki to help hide the body. Oh, okay, I'll explain it to everyone. Okay, Harris, you can send it either on the Discord or on the community tab. I'll take a look at it after the stream is over. Yesterday, while all of us were in shock after Monokuma showed us the motive, there was a minor incident that happened. The people who know about that incident are me, Haru, Satsuki, and finally Kyoka. Uh-huh. Huh? They don't look like they know it though. Haru, Satsuki, did you forget what happened before nighttime yesterday? With the nameplates? Oh, did that? Oh, you mean the thing with Haru's triple spin? Yeah, would you mind explaining to us what happened back then? Okay, now they're gonna talk about what he did. Okay. My god, oh, the triple spin is coming back. Oh my god, I'm spinning. Oh my god, it's a Porygon incident. I probably have to use Haru's account. Who's Tenya again? Oh, Teruya, not Tenya. Haru. Kyoka, we're hanging out together. Okay. Ooh. He broke the nameplates, he did. That he did do. Hee 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 hee. Bye, Harris. When I was freaking out over damaging control property, Monokuma showed up and said, we know that already. Left me with a new set of nameplates. He told Haru to put the new nameplates back where they belong. Put them back at the right place. He didn't. He didn't. He didn't. Get owned, Pomni, the clown. Amazing digital circus. Go back to your circus. No, Satsuki. There's something wrong with what you just said. Bye, Cherry. Yo, what's wrong? Although Haru did put the nameplates back, he didn't know that he made a mistake while doing so. Yuki, that's... He forgot where the two nameplates originally were, so he put the new ones in the wrong place. What? He forgot about something that was right in front of him seconds ago. Oh, he went to the restroom before putting them back, so I think he got confused somewhere in the middle. Okay, I get how much of an idiot Haruhiko is. How is that related to Kyoka's murder? That would be because the two nameplates Haruhiko had to replace belong to Tsurugi Kinjo and Kyoka Maki. Right, Yuki? Yeah, right. Kyoka's room was next to mine and Tsurugi's was next to hers. But because Haru thought the other way around, the nameplates on their doors were switched. Mr. Kobashikawa, was it your intent to do so? Dude, honestly, I think I would have messed it up too. I am terrible at that kind of thing. Anyway, Haru, shouldn't you already know? We talked about the nameplates being switched when we were investigating. Dude, I would have definitely messed it up because you guys are saying how bad I am at remembering their names. You think I would know where the plates are? Well, I did, but I just wanted to avoid unnecessary suspicion. Avoid suspicion? Don't tell me you're the culprit, Haruhiko. Oh, I don't think he is. Oh, did you guys listen to that? That was like a motor, because he's a pilot. Why would we think you're suspicious? It's just a couple of nameplates. Yeah, I would mess it up. I don't think they're that much related to Kyoka's death anyway. Yes, they are related, much related in fact. Oof, now would you care to explain what that means to us? I said earlier that two people were connected to the murder. One of them is Haruhiko for switching the nameplates, and the other person is... me. Oh. Yeah, it's that thing I said. The killer probably wanted to kill the police officer. Mr. Kenjo, you have an indirect connection with the murder of Miss Maki. May I ask you to elaborate on that? It's true, let's see, where should I start? How about we all get a grasp of the culprit's intention first? If things went as the culprit originally planned, the person to have approached here would have been me. Oh. That statement sounds somewhat far-fetched. How come you were to die instead of Kyoka? Do you remember the torn note that Yuki read to us a while ago? I was able to comprehend what the culprit was aiming after, seeing that Kyoka got that note. There she was assaulted at the laundry room. Then let me ask, how do you think Kyoka got the note? How she got the note? Well, maybe one of us casually handed it over to her. Kyoka wouldn't have known what the person who gave it the note would come after her back then. From whom? Where? How? You just realized Cream was supposed to be my name? Wait, what do you mean? You thought it was Cream? I know it's Cream from Kreamiel Puff. Did any of you ever see Kyoka getting a note from someone? No, besides, there wasn't any time for that. After we got out of the audio-visual room, Kyoka stayed with me and Satsuki until she went into her room for the night. Wait, then Kyoka got the note between 10 PM last night and her time of death, which is 6 AM this morning? Right, Kyoka went inside her room as soon as it became nighttime. She couldn't have gotten the note while talking face to face with someone. And that leaves us with only one possibility. She got the note while she was inside her room. Who's your favorite character? Yeah, I want to know. Who do you guys like the most? Mine is Tsuruya. Teruya. I mean, I still don't know his name. But you can't go into someone else's room unless you got the key off or the owner's permission. Yes, but there's a way to give her the note without opening the door. Yeah, I also like Kazuna. What? But that'd be like magic, really, how? They slid it under the door. Dude, this is just like Danganronpa. They spent like 2 hours discussing the easiest things ever. Oh my god, Hangman's Gambit, even in here, I could never escape that thing. I don't need a tutorial. I'm a master of Hangman's Gambit. What is this? What are these people doing by my side? Okay, let's go. What? Peg? Gap. Oh, gap. Through the gap. Okay. Perfect. Of course. Perfect agility. Okay. That's it, the gap. Even when the door is fully closed, there's a gap between the bottom of the door and the threshold. That's large enough to slip the note through. Speaking of gap, did you guys watch the America's Next Top Model documentary? So after nighttime, the culprit left the note inside Miss Maki's room through that gap. Right, there would be no one out in the hallway after nighttime, and Kyoko would still be awake. Adding a message like "Don't exit your room" to keep Monokuma from noticing would have easily dealt with the chance of Kyoko seeing the note coming in and opening the door. That way, the sender won't have to reveal himself while still getting the message across. This inequality of information between the culprit and Kyoko made her more vulnerable to deception. Yeah, that was so hard, extremely hard. You know, it was pretty bold of him to do that. What if Kyoko didn't show up or brought other people with her? The note probably requested her to come alone to prevent such occurrences. Likely coupled with a reason she won't be able to ignore. From the fact it mentioned the absence of cameras, it must have been something Monokuma shouldn't know about. A way out, for instance. Would any of you refuse to go if someone offers to tell you a way to escape? Yeah, that was very convincing. Well, I'd go, yes. True, I would have gone as well. And at the end of the day, I don't think people actually expect to get murdered. Just that is so far-fetched. The idea of someone killing you. Okay, the culprit sneaks the note into her room. I get that, but how exactly is it you and Haru's fault? Think closely. Most people here didn't know about Haruhiko switching. Yeah. I'm gonna skip a little bit of it. The culprit was unaware. They didn't know the switch happened. For that reason, you considered yourself and Haruhiko to be at fault. Okay, he's gonna explain it for a fourth time, just in case we didn't get it. What? So it ties back to what Tsurugi said earlier. Okay, the indirect influence Haru had, he made Kyoko die. Oh, technically Kyoko died because of Haru. Congratulations, Haru. They wanted to kill Kinjo. Probably because he's a police officer. It would be useful to kill him. That makes sense. The killer saw Tsurugi's nameplate and left the note there. But the room was actually Kyoko's. Does that mean Tsurugi could have died if Haruhiko didn't switch the nameplates? Yes, that's why I said Haruhiko and I indirectly caused Kyoko's death. Kyoka, it's all because I was an idiot. It's all because I was dumb enough to mix up those stupid nameplates. Calm down, Haruhiko, it's not your fault. Even if you put the nameplates correctly, Tsurugi would have been in danger. I'm a policeman, it's my duty to ensure everyone's safety. Yet I was careless enough to let Kyoko die. Aww. I should have died rather than failing in my duty like this. Aw, don't say that. Please don't say that. Every person's life must be treated with extreme regard. Aw, the doctor. That is why I cannot forgive the culprit. Not that murderers ever deserve forgiveness, but him killing one of our close friends was absolutely unforgivable. Yeah, I feel the same too. But how am I supposed to take that one of us as that cruel, cold-blooded killer? I'm thinking it's Mitch, so? What do you mean by so? Can't you think now's the time to say it? You know the identity of the culprit. The culprit? Didn't you solve everything you need to? The facts that the culprit is a man, the way he hanged the body without entering the restroom, how and why he called Kyoko Maki and killed her. Okay, a lot of the men have alibis. It couldn't have been Haru. It couldn't have been the lawyer. It couldn't have been me. It's not the police officer. It could be Kinji. I think it's gonna tie up to the ball at the end of the day. Maybe as a reference to the first game. And since we're using a ball, it's probably the soccer player, Mitch. Isn't the culprit fairly obvious at this point? Well, while we did figure out most of the major details, I don't believe we ever brought up that matter before. Geez, you guys still don't know? How long are you going to make me wait here? I think my legs are starting to hurt. How about you say it yourself if you know so much? Why should I? Scroll. There's people like Tsurugi Kinjo out there anyway. Tsurugi? Do you know who the culprit is? Yes, I do. Oh, actually, I already knew who it was well before the trial started. Really? Woohoo, that's our ultimate police. But what I thought back then was more like an educated guess. Now that I went through these discussions in the trial, I'm confident with what I got. Man, that's epic. How'd you know? I still don't have a clue. I'll try to make it easy for everyone to understand. So let's go back to when we were talking about the hook and the rubber ball. You all know the culprit used them, right? Of course, the culprit tied a rope to the rubber ball and sent it around the pipe a few times. Okay, we know that. Yeah, they could have ended the trial in 3 seconds. The rubber ball was the decisive factor in my deduction of the culprit. Do you remember Yuki explaining earlier that the rubber ball burst because it couldn't overcome the pressure? It was probably due to the accumulated damage from the repeated collisions with the wall. And here's the question, how much pressure do you think it is needed to pop a rubber ball? A lot? It depends on which kind. Yep, I'll tell you, something that pops too easily will be worthless as a bouncy ball. Right, normal levels of pressure can't leave a single scratch on it, much less make it burst. But the rubber ball still bursts, just by bouncing a few times off the wall. That's kinda strange. Was the rubber ball old? When I saw the rubber ball, it was still glossy and shining all over despite its condition. I dare say it was brand new. I'm not done yet, though I didn't place emphasis on this earlier. I think about it. Would it be easy to make the ball go over the pipe through the little space between it and the ceiling, bounce off the wall, and roll back towards the entrance? Yeah, that's very hard. Yeah, it's definitely Mitch. It's definitely Mitch. He was kicking the ball, especially when the culprit couldn't afford to fail even once because he was a man. I believe it would be a challenge. I don't possess the skills for it in the first place, but even if I did, I won't be able to do it because of the pressure. Fully agreed. But the culprit chose to take that challenge and succeeded nonetheless. That wasn't just a matter of guts, he had the confidence and ability to assure his success. In short, the culprit has the ability to throw a ball exactly where he wants to. It's more than the accuracy. Not only did the culprit have precise control over where to land the ball, but also the strength to burst it open. But I don't think anyone out of these guys looks like they have that much strength and accuracy. Judging by his muscles, maybe Kakeru does? Wahahaha, with my daily muscle training, it would be certainly possible for me to burst a rubber ball with my strength. However, just to be clear, I cannot be the culprit. I can't even score a goal right below the basket. See? A goal right below the basket. Who's the master at scoring goals? The ultimate ball, soccer ball. Then how did the killer pull off those tricks? Was he secretly the ultimate baseball player? Honey, we don't need baseball. No, I think you guys are missing something. I said the culprit made the rubber ball go over the pipe, not through it. Because they kicked it. How can you make the ball go over the pipe without throwing it? Wait, I think there is a way. How do I even do that? Superpowers? No. You can kick it with your foot. Oh right, rubber balls are small enough to hold with one hand. So I was naturally thinking that the culprit threw it. Huh? Hold on a sec, kicking it with your foot. I knew I had the answer when I reached that point. It seems like some of you got there too. Yeah, Mitch is shitting himself right now. If what I'm thinking is right, the culprit is... But why? Why did he... I'm still not getting it. Who was it? Can somebody just tell me the answer? Yuki, you know who it is, right? Huh? Looking at your facial expression, I got the feeling that you finally reached the truth. You helped me out a lot with the hook and the nameplate, so how about you say it for us? Okay. The mastermind behind all of this. Kyoka's murderer. Yuki. Tsurugi's right, I know the culprit. I really did figure it out. There is only one person who could have done everything we talked about before. I want to convince myself that I'm wrong, but this is something I have to do. I must do this. Yeah, just say the answer. Oh my god. It's him. Oh, Kimida. The person that came up with this plan and murdered Kyoka. Mitch. It was you, right? What? Oh, Mitch, you're doomed. You're washed, Mitch. You're washed. Suspended? Oh my god, I love that they suspended immediately after we say the name. I'm glad I'm not gonna have to play Osu. Wait, what? Wait, what? What? There's more? I thought it was done. Wait. Wait, you know what? I have an idea. Let me save. I'm gonna save. I can't finish this today, I'm sorry. It's interesting. It's really good, but it's late. It's almost midnight for me. And I gotta wake up at 6 a.m. tomorrow. No close argument. There probably is a close argument. Yeah, I'm cutting it here. It's really late already. Let me... Can I just close the game since I saved so much already? I think I can. Yeah, this travel is long. Honestly, it's as long as a Danganronpa game. Wait, let me... I think I can just close the game. Right? Since I saved? I should be able to. I'm closing the game. I'm closing the game. Okay, wait, where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Close it. I hope it saved. I'm pretty sure it did though. Let me go to the Amazon just so we can end the stream. Yeah, honestly, the class trial is not that long. It's the same length as a Danganronpa class trial. The thing is, we did the investigation today. The investigation took like more than an hour. So that's probably why. Bye, Arya. So yeah, we're finishing this trial tomorrow. I'm probably gonna do a little of the next chapter. The epilogue messed it up. Because if it wasn't for the epilogue, I'm pretty sure we could have finished this today. So I'm gonna see how to split the next chapters. But we'll probably be able to do like daily life, half of investigation, and then the other half plus class trial. I think that's a good way to do it. So yeah, that was fun. I'm liking this game. The game is well done. I'm gonna be honest. I knew it was Mitch from the start because of the football thing, the ball, the soccer, etc. I didn't like that it was him. Also because he was kind of set up to be evil, so that him being a killer was justified. But I mean, someone did say that the first trial was the weaker one. So I hope it gets stronger with time. But it's not that by any means. First trial of Danganronpa 1 was also not that good. Yeah, Ray got the Byakuya plot armor. Also, I hope they don't keep doing the reference thing throughout the whole game, because that's gonna make it very easy. But I'm pretty sure they're not gonna do it, because the only one that I can see that has like a direct callback to a talent from the other game is Mitch with the soccer thing. Maybe the police officer with Kyoko, but that's pretty much it. Yeah, that's all I had to say. But this game has been very fun. I love the Cream's body so deep. Hourglass figure. Yeah, I'm liking it. Also, it's kind of comfy, you know, it's a comfortable game. I like the pixels. I like the vibes. It's nice. So yeah, goodbye. See you tomorrow. We're finishing this tomorrow and doing a little bit of chapter 2. And then we're doing more on Saturday. Yeah, goodbye. See ya tomorrow. See ya. Also, we have a Discord if you didn't know. It's tagged on my profile and on the community tab. That's it. That's the plug. So yeah, goodbye. Bye. I like the low budget. Okay, I'm not gonna say anything else. Bye. Good night.